GMS.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading
Have
the
an orgasm?
text?
I've never orgasmed during.
The biology
class.
text doesn't
Never.
do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
Computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super
What is-
they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone-
It's
it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Key what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. We are so excited that you are with us. It is Thursday, September 16th, 2021, and we have an action-packed show for you. We've been planning all night. I don't think Mike slept an ounce, so we wrote everything down, checked it twice. It's like a list going out on Christmas, but it's just our Thursday show. Sean, Mike, and Ryan with you. We have But Why Though guests today. We have Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater today, and we have Diego in the background. That's the official Gaming Morning Lizard.
Dang. Diego is chowing down on some breakfast.
What's he got?
Get it,
Pancakes?
Diego.
No. I mean, they're lizard pancakes, but humans, we call them. Oh, sorry. I looked at him and he's like, "Don't look at me." Most people would call it greens because they're herbivores. So yeah, they don't really like pancakes. They like arugula. Fun word to say, arugula. They like arugula. They like collard greens, mixed greens, and they also really like hibiscus flowers. So we actually have a hibiscus plant outside. So every morning in his little mix, he gets some hibiscus.
Nice.
It's also a fun word, hibiscus.
Hibiscus. Have you thought of taking some arugula and
Put it on a pancake.
see if he likes it then?
Sure, why not? We'll give it a try. The worst that can happen, right?
Take the lizard pancakes and then put it on a pancake. Makes all the sense in the world.
That's just weird.
Have you ever heard a Kiki Lowe say arugula?
No,
Arugula.
I'm gonna have to ask her if I see her today.
Next time you go to Kiki stream, exclamation point Luga. It's worth it.
Ooh.
Yep. Shout out Kiki.
Kiki
Shout out
Lowe.
Luga. All right. We have a lot of fun on tap today. Mike, it is good to see you, my friend. Sean,
I'm
it is
here.
good to see you in a nice, clean bedroom for the second straight day. Like nothing's been
Yeah.
moved.
Man, it's the bed has nothing on it.
I think there might be some cat poop on there though.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No. Did you get a haircut?
No, I am today though. Are you
Whoa.
seeing into the future? Oh, Mike's
Nope.
clairvoyant.
What's my day gonna be
I
like,
wasn't-
Mike?
I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. Doc told me not to tell people what happens. And I did it.
Is it gonna be a good day for me?
Yep, sure is. You're gonna have no traffic, and there's gonna be a Starbucks bathroom involved, where you'll find something.
Do I get a pumpkin spice latte?
Yep, that's it.
In the bathroom?
Some people
Gross.
call it a pumpkin spice latte, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't even drink it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put that
it's
drink
kinda
for the
gross.
bathroom in my mouth. It'll be fun.
I mean, you put your feet hands on your face, so why not, right?
Only when they itch. Let's talk about what's on tap for today. We got Carlos from But Why, though. We're going to talk about coffee. Carlos might be more excited about coffee than we are. So we'll talk about coffee. Perfectly fitting, because tomorrow we resume GMS Plays with Deathloop, right? That came out on Sean's birthday. Intentionally on Sean's birthday. And so we'll talk to Carlos about that. And then conventions kind of are going again. I guess I've seen some folks, like Kate Online, I think was at like a con doing like cosplay, right? Like that's happened.
Maintaining Mediocrity, aka Udry, is in Salt Lake City right now for some sort of con event thing stuff. Actually, I think gosh, what is her name? There's another amazing cosplayer that I know we've rated before, who's a member of our community, who's also going.
Okay.
So
you have that.
Yeah.
And PAX West is something that Carlos had attended. So I'll talk about what PAX West looked like. Because for us, Sean and I being out in the Pacific Northwest, like PAX West is going to be a place that we'd like to go in the future.
Right there.
So let's see what it was like for this particular year. That's coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. And then we'll have GMS Puppet Pals Mad Lib Theater coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. Do we have any new additions to the Puppet Pals Theater? Is your Arturo going to make an appearance?
Oh, he might have to.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Mike, did you see the Arturo yesterday?
Is your Arturo? I didn't see anything yesterday. Yesterday was a little chaotic.
Yeah. You'll be excited about this one.
Hey, Arturo, are you there? Arturo? Oh, there he is. Oh, hi, bud.
God.
Oh, look at him. And he's right there on your
snuggles.
shoulder.
Like always.
Yeah.
I think you need to feed him some more food, though. He's looking very, very transparent.
Yeah, it's, that's what he does.
Today
That's what he does.
Cats. Transparency, it's what they do,
Okay.
TV
Whatever.
commercials somewhere. Today is guacamole day, which in and of itself could have been topic of the day. I mean, guacamole is pretty okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
I love guacamole.
Homemade guacamole
Is
the
it too
best.
much? Is it too close to a sauce for
Well,
you?
so I was gonna say I don't love dips, right?
Mhm.
I've come to love guacamole.
Guacamole's pretty good.
Interesting.
It's not a sauce. It doesn't need to be added to like burritos because then it gets kind of gross. But chips and dip and guacamole, it's pretty okay. It's fine. So yeah, I'm good with it. I think also it helped that I started to like avocados like a lot.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Mhm.
Really good.
It is teenager workout day.
Sure.
Okay.
Do the teenagers have to work out, or do we need to work out in some teenager way?
I don't know.
No, I think the teenagers are supposed to work out. I told my 14-year-old this morning, and she said no.
Okay.
Bummer.
It is Working Parents Day. So, hi.
Hey,
Done.
crazy.
Got this day covered. It is Collect Rocks Day, which my son has covered. My son has more boxes of rocks in this garage than any other person in this household. So,
I got some of my rocks in my office now. It's a little red one. It's really pretty. It's
is
quartz.
that amber sand?
No. Here's a fossil. It's a little fossil guy.
Look at
I
that.
got. Look at this guy. This guy is real cool. It's a snail shell. It's a petrified snail shell. But wait, there's more. It's got all these little cool things inside of it. Yeah, look at that. Wow, wow, wow.
Is there a petrified snail in there?
And then, oh god, I just threw this on my keyboard. And I opened up a window. That's weird. This guy. Some quartz, some rose quartz. This is my favorite rock in the whole wide world. I love rose quartz. Now I gotta figure out what I just did.
That's right. Just hit Control Z. You'll be fine.
Actually, that might be what I hit.
Oh no.
Goodness.
It's National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, which was like a staple in my household growing up. Like, we didn't have Pop-Tarts and we didn't have any of the Lucky Charms type cereal, but we had a ton of cinnamon raisin bread. Like, a lot of it.
Raisins ruin it. Raisins are terrible.
Those, they kind of like were a little burst of sugar. They were good. They're good. And it's National Step Family Day.
This one was my favorite to write.
So is this
It's a legitimate day, but I was like, this is so great.
What is it?
What are you doing, Step
No,
Family?
I don't think that's what it is, right? Please, dear God.
Whatever you do, don't Google Step Bro. Yeah.
Please do not Google that.
I wonder how that actually has affected like step siblings, right? Like, it's like, oh, I want to research what it's like to become a stepbrother because one of my parents is marrying another person, and then all of a sudden you get into that world.
If you Google Step Bro, that's exactly what you think. So
How to get to know my stepbrother?
No.
Oh no. Not like that.
Get stuck in the dryer. Easiest way.
I don't like this.
Or under the coffee table or anywhere else. Really.
I'm trying to figure out, like, if I could wave the magic wand, what could I retire fastest from this show? Like, I think that might be it. If we could just forget that ever happened and it never comes up again, I wonder if that would be the thing I would choose. All right, well, happy National Step Family Day. It is the Play-Doh Day, though. That's our topic of the day. So, Play-Doh Day.
Nice.
We're asking you, how much did you enjoy Play-Doh? And you could also still enjoy Play-Doh. I just kind of group it into childhood, right? And did you have any of the fancy kits? Like, we've talked about this with Lego before. When I was growing up, I had all just, like square and rectangle Legos, right? So I didn't have any, fun kits where you built like a robot or a spaceship or something. But I'm curious.
I was poor. I didn't get cool stuff like that.
I was going to say hi to people. I haven't done that yet. Kate Zaid is here. It's good to see you this morning. Appreciate being here with us this morning. Jellybone Jabroni was here at 36 after 5 o'clock on the West Coast. So, Jelly.
36. It's very specific.
Yeah, you were very first. So.
Oh, gosh. Pickle's here, too.
Downs.
Did you not sleep tonight? Last night? Whatever night? Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun, but that surprised me. Oof. I got real scared.
Oh, I'm a wide open shot and missed
I
horribly.
didn't. What are you talking about? Hey, England people, you guys have Play-Doh over there? Do you call it something else? Is it like gooey build? No?
Gooey dough.
I think I made a rhyme, Matt. I'm sorry.
Just trying to wrap my head around gooey dough. Dow's like, we have Play-Doh. Okay, sorry.
I don't believe you.
We thought something as simple as biscuits was not going to cause a problem with us, and like that's become like the primary divide. So, Dandy is here. Good morning to you. Groggy hanging out on YouTube. It is good to see you. Like you said, Pickle is here. Still in bed is the report from Pickle. There, Mike.
Nice.
Good morning to you, KJ. Thank you for being here. Superphonic is here. Said, and this is probably a good indication that they do have Play-Doh. Mike. Good moron in a true moron fashion. When I was a kid, I shoved Play-Doh so far up my nose, I had to go to the doctor to take it out. I put the dough in Play-Doh.
Wow.
But like, was it?
You couldn't just blow it out?
Yeah, was it surgery? Super.
I mean, okay. I'm not gonna judge you, Super, especially because you were young. But okay.
you get a pass.
Unless by young you meant like 25.
Was this a couple weeks ago?
Younger as it is. I'm older today than I was yesterday when it happened. Very long tweezers. That had to be intimidating.
No. Yeah, we're just gonna jam this up your nose. No big deal. Uh-oh. The battle of the century is underway again.
What's that?
Jelly just got automated for saying snot.
Oh no, not Jelly. Oh, Jelly. Someday we're gonna find out that we did something and the auto mod just has it out for Jelly. We didn't realize at the time, but
We made Automod strict and then set the extra strict mode for Jelly.
well, the good news is
She's
Jelly
from Jersey, so.
is guest hosting tomorrow, and so
Oh,
Jelly
boy.
will have the opportunity to call out Automod for all Automod's BS.
Maybe Automod realizes that I'm from New Jersey and she's from New Jersey. And it's like, that guy says a lot of questionable things. So if she says something, it might be questionable too.
Automod's just frustrated because like I have no control over him. He can do whatever he wants. Taking it out on you.
It's like, yeah, you're the New Jersey representative. Yeah, I don't know what it is with you, Jelly, but I'm sure we'll find out someday.
Doubtful. So it's going to be one of those. What happened to Amelia Earhart? What lives in the Bermuda Triangle? Why does Automod hate Jelly?
Apparently, Jelly said parents always hated it because middle siblings' coats growing up were always ruined. The pockets were because of rock collecting. And so the parents were always getting upset because they had to replace coats so often because the pockets were screwed up.
I may or may not have screwed up a washing machine by
no.
having rocks in my pants.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son frequently puts rocks in like pants pockets, and I usually find like 98% of them. But sometimes I'll get done with a wash and go into the dryer, and be like, "What is that noise?" Oh, uh-oh.
Hey, Dad, look what I found. Oh no.
Oh no. Rude.
How
It's
could you
very
have done this?
explodey.
Nice shot. Oh,
no! Get in there.
What? The double doink.
Yeah, KJ. Jelly's going to be our guest host tomorrow, so she'll be on for all 3 hours. We got Sean and Mike for the first hour tomorrow, and then Jelly will be with me for the final 2. It'll be a lot of fun. We're excited about it. And we'll shout out Jelly, too, but if you don't know Jelly, Jelly's an outstanding cosplayer, streamer, and may be doing some baking or at least helping us get a recipe tomorrow. So we'll have some news about that in the AM.
Nice.
Noise.
Always check the pockets. Wise words
Yeah.
from one dandy daydreamer.
As a parent now, I definitely make sure that happens. Ugh.
The worst is when you check everyone else's pockets, because I do most of the laundry here, so I'll even check like my wife's jeans and stuff like that to make sure everything's out. And then you forget to check your own damn pockets because you're like, oh, I took care of it myself, right? Nope.
I'm real good about leaving paper things in my pockets. And then you're like, oh, it's a ball. Let's play. I wonder what this is, and was it necessary? Was this a receipt, or was it just a random note?
This looked like a
Gone
dollar.
forever.
We'll never see it again. Okay.
Thanks for being here at 6:23 out on the West Coast. It's 9:23 out on the East. 2:23 for those watching GMS in the Ukraine. Listen, I made a pretty. This was like back when Moana, the movie, was maybe like a year old, so it was right around that time. We were playing with Play-Doh. I made a pretty badass Play-Doh like boat with a paddle.
A boat.
Yeah, the boat that they. I was gonna say drive. The boat that they drive in the movie. That raft, yeah, like the raft that they were using.
Gotcha.
So I did not try to make
Cool.
any of the characters. In fact, I did a side by side with like a professional Play-Doh maker, and it had like not only the raft but also like characters. I was like, look, I did the same exact thing as this picture, except none of the characters and the hard stuff. Other than that, that was about it. So you watch a lot of headphones, Pickle?
Yeah, I've watched headphones.
Oh, really? I've
That
never heard.
hurts. Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't have any of the fancy kits. My kids have like a pizza parlor Play-Doh kits, and they have like a, I don't know, CD Play-Doh kit. I don't know. I'm just making things up now, but they have a whole bunch of toys. I'm jealous.
I have a love-hate relationship with Play-Doh now, especially because my 7-year-old really likes Play-Doh, and then she really, really likes not putting it in the area we ask her to play the Play-Doh in. And I don't know if anyone else knows this, but it's really hard to get Play-Doh out of a carpet. Yeah.
Ugh.
Or off of a wall, or out of an electrical socket.
I'm sorry, what?
Because why not, right?
Is that like the home version of sticking it up your nose?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what this child thinks most of the time. She scares me.
Superphonic came through with, after Pickle said he washes a lot of headphones, came through with Pickle after those clean beats. Get it? Because when you wash things,
That's not even
they
funny.
get clean. It's 6:25. It's time to get the news. Let's go to the newsroom. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, September 16th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We have some things. We've talked about the Nintendo Switch a couple times this week. They, in addition to the European markets getting a discount and the U.S. markets never getting a price reduction, they also had an update come out this week. And despite the Switch being 4 years old, just new this week, you can connect your headset via Bluetooth to your Switch. Why it took 4 years to be able to have Bluetooth audio, no one will know. But at least now you can have Bluetooth audio with your Switch. So congratulations. You're all grown up.
I was gonna say, I mean, this is a good thing. It
This is a
sounds
great
like you're
thing.
saying it's more baffling, right?
It's just Nintendo being Nintendo. Like, if you have the physical ability to pair Bluetooth headsets to your console, why'd it take you 4 years to enable it? Like, it seems pretty standard at this point, but Nintendo's got a Nintendo. So, but it's better late than never, that's for sure.
Coming in 2028, the Switch connects to the internet.
I just doubt it.
Maybe dial up.
Speaking of Bluetooth audio, Sony unveils a midnight black version of their PlayStation 5 headset. And it looks pretty nice. PlayStation 5's strategy for this release is let's release everything in all white and then slowly re-release everything in all black. So first we got the controller, now we have the headset. Maybe in a couple years we'll have an all black console. Who knows?
Doubtful. Well, I've seen them. I mean, just spray paint it. What could go wrong?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Make sure you cover up those vents with spray paint. That's
Nah,
critical.
you want to make sure the inside's black too.
Oh.
I believe they call that murdered out. Yeah, that's what Exhibit told me.
Gaming Morning Show does not condone spray painting your PlayStation. Please don't do that. Really, seriously, it's not good. It'll break it.
Other than color, functionally, these headsets are the exact same. Same 3D audio, same noise canceling microphones, same battery, still $99.99. You can pre-order it now. It stores October 22nd. So if you need an all black headset, there you go. You're all set. Oh, and it you can connect via Bluetooth to your Switch. You want?
If you can put it on top of the PlayStation. So.
I mean, I'm more annoyed that you still can't get many PS5s, but they have all these things that are coming out available for it. It's like the rest of the release schedule is going on as planned, but it's like, oh, except we can't get you any of them.
Can't get you or they were like, oh man, we're having a hard time with selling things because of availability. What doesn't take a chip? Let's make more of those. Controllers, check. Headsets, check. I don't know. Maybe cameras are next. New cameras.
Like a picture camera?
No, like the PlayStation Move.
They're gonna give you
for VR.
They're gonna give you one of the old ones that you like. It has like 25 pictures on it. You got to take it to CVS to get it developed. That comes with a PS5.
Actually, that's from Nintendo, Mike. They just released it.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
And for our weird product release of the day, Razer has something for you. So imagine you're playing video games, okay? And you're holding your controller, right? And it's warm in your room, so you're starting to get a little sweaty. And man, these fingers, they just keep slipping all over the place. What if I had small grippy finger sleeves I could wear that don't at all look like a different type of product, but these go on your fingers? Now you can get them. Coming soon from Razer, gaming finger sleeves. And look at the picture.
Could I pair them with my mask?
Probably. Hopefully these are cheaper than the Razer mask.
So these are just basically fancy finger condoms.
Yeah. They're made out of a smooth, high sensitivity fabric.
They're ribbed. Yeah.
35% silver fiber fabric, 60% nylon, 5% spandex.
I want to go home.
They're lightweight and breathable. They come in just one size. Everyone has the same size.
Make it easier. Yeah. Wait, what? I've got kind of fat fingers.
Nope, one size.
It's like hats. I hate hats because it says one size fit all. I have a big head, so they don't fit on my big head, and it makes me really upset because it's not. It's a lie.
Yeah. I like when they say one size fits most, and I realize.
Yeah, then you're like, that's. I'm not even gonna try it on because it's not even gonna be in the ballpark. However, good news. Now you can buy finger condoms for your gaming experience.
Yep.
Euphemism included.
Isaiah Colbert, who wrote this article for Kotaku, did point out that he's proud of Razer for not making them like glow or something silly like that.
Just wait. It hasn't been released.
Phase 1.
1.0. Once it's released, it'll be a whole different thing.
And always last but not least, finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news with the world renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We have Game Deck out on PC, Metallic Child out on Switch and PC, Project Winter out on PlayStation 4 and Switch, The Amazing Circus out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch and PC, Eastward out on Switch, PC, and Mac, Murder Diaries out on Switch and PC, Classic Logical Puzzle 4-in-1 out on Switch, Endless Puzzle Fun Collection out on Switch, Project Winter out on Switch, Bubble Shooter FX out on Switch. Oh man. Poker Pretty Girls. I lost it. Poker Pretty Girls Battle Texas Hold'em is out on Switch.
Do not Google that.
Beyond Enemy Lines Remastered Edition is out on Switch.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
Elva the Eco Dragon is out on Switch. Metallic Child again, but this time only out on Switch. Match 3 Adventure out on Switch. Push-Ups Workout out on Switch for Teenager Workout Day. Razian EX out on Switch, WRC 9 FIA World Rally Championship out on PC, The Depths Prehistoric Survival out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Skatebird out on Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Oh, and Mac. Good job, Mac. Skatebird.
Good job, Mac.
I like to imagine that Elva the Eco Dragon is Captain Planet's pet dragon.
Ooh, that would be great.
However, I'm a little disappointed in something, Sean.
Yeah.
Very large gaming news of the gaming kind from the gaming world. After decades and decades of waiting, at least 7 decades, Valheim finally has their long-awaited update, Earth and Home, which releases today. I updated my Steam this morning, and I kind of want to just start playing it, but I'm going to be here for the show because I made a promise to myself that I'd wait until after work / until noon.
Diego's going crazy back there.
He's very excited for Valheim. He cannot wait to watch me play it in a little bit here. I'm not playing it right now. So.
He heard the H and H words and got really excited.
It's like, what, Earth and Home finally after years?
We get a message from Mike's like, sorry guys, I can't make the show today. And then we look under his name on Discord and it says playing Valheim.
Oh, I'm really, really sick.
I want to give credit to Jelly, and Dandy pointed this out while you're finishing out today. So this goes back to accessibility, right? And I was sitting here being like, I don't understand why you would need finger condoms. And here's Jelly saying, oh, they help tremendously. So that goes back to something that is, as an able-bodied person, I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, why would you need these? And it turns out that they're incredibly helpful. It said, yeah, it's like sewing. You use a rubber thimble to protect your thumb. This one's for gripping. So, yeah, I didn't even consider that, so that's my fault, Jelly, on that.
I don't use a rubber thimble. I have to use a metal one because I'll go right through that rubber.
This thing that Sean gave. This is what I used to use when I used to play PlayStation before I just gave up and started using my kid's controller. But he gave me one of these little things, and I don't know if it's for grip as much as it was for like fine-tuning aim, right? But if they're anything like that, that thing's helped me out a bunch. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
I prefer Pickles' explanation of it's to help prevent other hands from getting pregnant.
It could be a good side effect, I suppose. So
this will not get your PlayStation controller pregnant.
Well, congratulations to Skatebird out today for Xbox Series. Does that say Xbox Series 1?
No, it just says Xbox One,
PC
Switch, and PC and Mac.
So Xbox One, PC, and Switch, PC. What the hell? It's out for some machines. Just find it. And if you miss any of it, you can search
#GMS Morning Gaming News
to find all of the news on our show. So coming up next hour, on our Twitter, excuse me. We're coming up next hour. We're going to open up the raffle for our Name of the Month giveaway for Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. It's what's known as our Name of the Morning regift because we've already done this one.
Day.
Is it regifting day today?
Give me about 2 seconds.
Give me whatever we want it to be. So
now it's regifting day. Done.
What are you doing, Step Gift?
Listen, we're losing in the first 30 minutes of the show. Can we talk about like wholesome puppies and unicorns and rainbows?
What are you doing, Step Puppy?
Oh, God damn it. All right, let's take a look at some of the news. We got a nerd alert coming up later. We'll tell you about NASA and Mars. We also will tell you why scientists are potty training cows. Yep, that's something we're really doing. But let's start with a Ben Hooper story, who will join us on Tuesday. We're going to talk to the UPI creator of All Things Awesome. Mike, I want to get your vote because we said this yesterday. Should we play a game with Ben where we do animal, verb, place, and then Ben has to give us like the first 2 sentences of that story?
I don't know if he'll be down for that, but yeah, I'm down.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Ben if we can play that game because I think that would be hilarious.
We should just put them in a hat and draw them at random.
Love it. This is not what this story is about. This one's instead about Cabbage Patch Dolls.
This is a rock. It's a rose quartz. But the story is not about a rock. It's about something very different. So, you guys like Halls of Fames, right? Well, the 2021 Toy Hall of Fame finalists have been named. And they include Cabbage Patch Dolls and the board game Risk. According to Mr. Ben Hooper, Daddy Ben Hooper. No, it's just weird. Mr. Ben Hooper from UPI. He writes, the National Toy Hall of Fame in New York announced that the 12 finalists for 2021 induction include American Girl dolls and the board game Battleship. The National Toy Hall of Fame at the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester, New York, said the finalists for induction this year also include billiards, that's very broad, Cabbage Patch Kids, Fisher-Price Corn Popper, Mahjong, Masters of the Universe, Pinata, Risk, Sand, the Settlers of Catan, and a toy fire engine. I'm gonna have to double check that and make sure I didn't miss a word. These 12 toys represent
the scopes of those things are all over the place.
Yeah, like we really like Mahjong, but we also like sand. Great. So by proxy, the beach is up for this award. These 12 toys represent the wide scope of playthings, from one of the most universal playthings in the world, like sand, to a game-changing board game like Risk, to the popular adult game of billiards. Christopher Bench, vice president for collections at the Strong, said in a news release, whether old or new, for kids or adults, all 12 of these toy finalists greatly influence the world of play. Online voters are being called on to choose their favorites in a player's choice ballot, and the online votes will be counted as one member of the 23-member of the National Selection Advisory Committee in choosing the official inductees. The online voting runs through September 22nd, and the inductees will be announced on November 4th. Sand. One of the gaming morning show community. We as a whole must band together and get all of our friends to get Sand inducted into the Hall of Fame. Sand.
I'm gonna go vote right now.
Oh wow.
No words
Sand.
if rocks in your pockets were inducted. But sand is kind of precursor for it.
Sand.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
I want to be there for like the conversation. Like, who are we gonna add to the ballot this year? I like sand. Sand? Yeah, sand. You play with it. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, and I just figured out what the Fisher-Price Corn Popper is.
Oh, it's that thing you push. It goes bop, 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 bop.
Yeah. I
Those
didn't
things
realize
are
it's called
awful.
a corn popper. I always
it's
just called it like
terrible.
a popper.
Terrible. It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
don't-
sand.
It always reminds me more of like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Like it looked like you're vacuuming the carpet or
One of the
something.
worst, most obnoxious ones ever.
All right, I think we might
This
have
is
actually.
really hard. I can't figure out how to vote for this stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just started the raffle. So if you want to get in to win a chance, to have a chance rather to win, Turnip Boy commits tax
Sand.
evasion. In the
Would
side
you like
of
to win sand?
Yeah. You do exclamation point raffle to enter the raffle. A chance to win our name of the month for April again. Type exclamation point enter or exclamation point raffle, to enter. Patrons get 2-time entries, and that says raffle has started for viewers. Use exclamation point raffle to enter the raffle. There's a lot of redundancy, and it starts with a $sign. I don't understand how Streamlabs works. Just don't get it. Don't get it at all. Anyway, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. It's 42 after 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Yes, I did say that, Scott Chick. I said potty training cows. That's coming up.
Ooh.
Moo.
Move.
I have good news.
Mm-hmm.
I found a new sound effect to add to the board.
Hopefully, it's as good as your Switch sound effect. That'll work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
Now I get that.
Quiet I Am Gaming asked, are we talking about more space poop news? I don't know if this is exactly space poop, but we are going to talk about space. We're going to talk
You
about
can put a
poop.
cow in space, I suppose.
Cows in space.
So I went to the website for the museum, and they really, really want you to donate money. That seems to be the overarching theme of their webpage.
Because it's
well, that
just
was
plastered all over the place.
Yeah, it's like donate, single donate, corporate donate, donation, individual donation. Would you like to donate? We're run by donations.
You can
what
vote
you're saying.
on the Hall of Fame after you donate.
It's Oh, you voted. Thank you. We now have your PayPal information. Like what?
Thanks for your donation. I didn't donate. I voted. Yeah, close stuff.
This is the ballpark. What?
KJ said, I have bad arthritis in my finger joints, and gripping the controller or mouse for extended periods of time make them really cold, and then the pain comes in. So does the like things like the compression of like the finger sleeves, does that help with that? I'm told that my mother has really bad arthritis, and so I think that might be something that's in my future. Or I worry about that at least.
Former?
Scott Chick says, I can see this being successful. I don't think the toilet bowl is big enough for a cow's backside. Oh no.
Kate? Was it like actually edible Play-Doh, or did like your cousin just tell you?
Yeah,
it was
quote unquote edible Play-Doh.
Because as a child, we've established I hate being called Mikey because I was fed lots of things, and Play-Doh was one of them.
But did you like it?
No.
Okay. So Mikey.
I mean, maybe if I tried out being force-fed it, I might like it.
When it's your choice, totally. Different.
Yeah.
Well, my wife ended up like just starting to make Play-Doh. Like it's apparently incredibly cheap to make, and the homemade Play-Doh.
It's really easy too.
Yeah, lasts just as long. So.
Yeah. You know what my favorite color Play-Doh is in this house? Brown.
Why is that?
My favorite. Because the kids just mix it all together, then it turns brown.
Well, and this is like, hearing that you said that there's actually edible Play-Doh makes me think like, oh, coming soon from Tide, edible Tide Pods, right? Like, I just think it's a bad thing to set a precedent for, you know what I mean?
Made from peanut butter. Are you sure it's not just peanut butter?
This Play-Doh is really sticky.
Everyone grab their Play-Doh and jelly sandwiches. Man, you're making this look easy, Sean.
I'm just going to put my controller down.
I'm on it.
Where's the rubber
I got
band
it.
so I don't get booted?
I got to get it when I can because I forgot to plug in my PlayStation, so I'm having occasional bad connection.
Good job. There you go, pooped, everybody. And there's white bits in it, so that means he's hydrated. Yay.
I'm sorry, what?
There's little white bits, and that means that he's hydrated.
In his excrement?
Yep.
Okay. Is that something that also is a good indication for humans?
No.
Or should I go see a doctor if I have white bits in my food?
Well, it depends. Did you eat any Play-Doh?
Only the edible kinds. I mean, KJ has a point, because I believe the Play-Doh that my wife makes is all, like, things you can eat. Like, it's cornstarch or something, right?
No, there's stuff
there's
in there
glue in it, I think. Isn't there?
There's not glue, but I can't remember what's in the recipe of our homemade Play-Doh, but I still wouldn't recommend eating it.
Borax? Is there some borax in there?
Just bleach.
All right, so here's the explanation from Scott Chick. Edible Play-Doh does exist. It's great for safe sensory activities for those who put things in their mouth. Okay, that makes sense. Made it for kids with autism when I looked after them.
Nice.
Again, did you just give them peanut butter? 'Cause that's not okay. Oh, I hit the wall.
Now I'm imagining like peanut butter sculpting, and that just sounds gross.
Oh, that sounds
It's too sticky and
peanut butter sculpting.
well, yeah, like it's
What-
like Play-Doh,
what
but
is
with
happening?
peanut butter, and it just no, because getting Play-Doh or peanut butter on my fingers, I'm just like, oh, gross.
It's the worst. Oh man, I like eating peanut butter, but like when the smell is lingering, I can't. Sucker.
My goal.
I was nervous it was gonna hit the side there.
no. You're totally justified to go get it. I just thought it was funny.
Cornstarch, baking soda, salt, and water. That's all you need. That's how you make peanut butter.
There's something. Wait, what? No peanuts needed. Totally allergen free. This peanut butter tastes weird. It's fine.
So how
There's
was it?
borax
How
in it.
was it, Kate? Like, did it actually taste fine?
Kate's eating it right now. It's her
It's
breakfast.
part of a complete breakfast.
Every morning. Make it into
Like
the
Tony
shape
the
of a
Tiger
pancake.
says, they're fine.
It's regarding Play-Doh for breakfast. I mean, I never did much of the
Nice.
like eating paste. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of like items in my mouth as a kid. So I don't remember eating Play-Doh. That could be blocking
Yeah, I
it
don't
out, but I don't know.
I don't think those ever. We also didn't play with Play-Doh at my house because my mom banned it because when my sister was little, she's older than me, she got it in the carpet, and so by the time I came around, Play-Doh had been outlawed.
Oh no!
So we only played with Play-Doh at like my aunt's house because she had Play-Doh.
What a fun win for your aunt though. It's like, oh, what am I gonna do to be the cool aunt? And it's like, oh, all I have to do is buy Play-Doh. Like,
Oh. I've got hardwood floors. It's fine.
that's hours. Play-Doh, when it works, it's hours of, free time for the parents. So
I mean, granted, sometimes Olivia gets it on the carpet, but yeah, that's like 3 to 4 hours of her putting dresses on Belle. It's great, and it doesn't involve a screen.
yes.
It's always a plus.
All right, coming up on Gaming Morning Show, GMS makes peanut butter Play-Doh.
And then eats it.
Gross.
I mean, we wouldn't be a morning
rather-
show if we didn't have a cooking segment eventually, right? So
I'd rather eat regular Play-Doh.
we get
I've
Sean
got like a literal whole box full. So
we get Sean a side of regular Play-Doh. I got Carlos coming up from But Why Though in about 30 minutes from now. We'll talk about coffee and PAX West and Deathloop and more. That's on the way. And also at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, we will have a lot of fun with the GMS Puppet Pals with Mad Libs Theater. I haven't done that in a while, so it'll be fun to do that. I guess we haven't done it since the anniversary special. So.
it's been 2 weeks.
We haven't done it on the
Feels like a
show.
lot longer.
Also, stick around after the show. We are going to send you someplace special on Twitch. We'll tell you more about that coming up next hour as well. Nerd alert, potty trained cows, whole bunch to get to on this National Step Family Day, National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, Collect Rocks Day, Working Parents Day, Teenager Workout Day, Guacamole Day, and yes, Play-Doh Day. Super, if you're still here, just wondering, do you have any Play-Doh up your nose right now? Just checking on Play-Doh Day. So. All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat because we would like to celebrate with you. Today, happy to report to you that's Ed Bagley Jr.'s 72nd birthday.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah, Ed Bagley Jr. I love bagels.
He had a
Is he
small
the creator of bagels?
He had a small role in Batman Forever. Not gonna
He
tell us
did.
what
It
the
was
role
very-
is.
It was very small.
Third
He
person in
appeared
the
as
back.
the guy.
And when I was in childhood plays, there was always ensemble parts. So you'd be like, B number 4. Maybe that's what Ed Bagley Jr. played in
aggressive.
Batman.
Be aggressive.
Let's see. Mickey Rourke turned 69 today.
Nice.
Nice.
Surprised he's still alive. Nice. Nice. Not nice.
Magician David Copperfield turns.
Ryan, come back.
Did Ryan just freeze? Or is he just sitting very still? Oh, there.
65.
Wait, what's that you said? You want magic? I got you. See the paper? See the paper? It's gone. Magic.
All right, I'm gonna do magic now. You ready?
You can't. You're cheating.
And
What the hell?
Both of your magic tricks are significantly better than mine.
What? Just
Alakazam!
Whoa,
Uranus.
man,
No, that's next hour, Mike.
it's scary in there.
How do you do that?
What'd you see?
Whoa.
It's just orange everywhere.
Were you in the Cheez-Its box?
You in my background?
Just ran right through it.
Jennifer Tilly turned 63 today. Actress.
We haven't talked about David Copperfield enough.
Oh, sorry. David Copperfield still is 65.
Magic. Okay, good. Sorry.
Jennifer Tilly is 63 today. Singer Richard Marx is 58.
Richard Marx. Oh my gosh, I love Richard Marx. He was no, that was Bryan Adams. Never mind.
Never mind. Don't love Richard Marx as much as Mike. I mean, so, Gamora Gray, it's good to see you.
Everything I do.
So Richard Marx is
Richard
58.
Marx.
I'm not.
He's only 58.
I was gonna say I'm not incorrect to remember that 1981 was 40 years ago. Correct?
Yeah, because I just turned 40.
Okay, so that means that Richard Marx was 18 in 1981, and here's where I'm going with this. I remember in high school, this is a vivid memory of mine. A good friend of mine, we're driving down the road, we had to go to a convention thing or whatever for an organization we were in, and I put on the Richard Marx song from Anastasia, like he was in that soundtrack for some reason, and she goes, "I love Richard Marx." I was like, "Who?" Like, I had no clue who the hell Richard Marx was, and this person loved Richard Marx. Had to be like 26 when he was like big in the late 80s, right? Like, that has to be the case. And I was like, how do you know so much about Richard Marx? There you go.
I realized, so I pulled up Richard Marx, right, and it's the song right here waiting for you. But the beginning kind of sounds like the Bryan Adams song from Robin Hood. So that's why they're confused. I'm also pretty sure Richard Marx was 58 in 1981.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
Not confirmed, but potentially. Molly Shannon.
His fun fact. Hold on. So we need to celebrate this. You know, sometimes there's a fun fact that's not off. And this is one of those times. It says he wrote the song "This I Promise You" for NSYNC, which is actually a fun fact because it's not something that many people probably knew.
Yeah.
And it's also not like Richard Marx wrote a song. Great, you know.
Richard Marx plays the guitar with two hands.
Yeah, so I think we need to celebrate good fun facts because this next one is awful.
Good job, Cleveland.com.
Back. All right.
Close enough.
Molly Shannon,
Oh my god.
actress, SNL fame, turns 57.
And then we're back to fun facts. Once appeared in an episode of Seinfeld. We're not going to tell you what she played or what episode it was. You'll have to watch the entire series to figure it out.
I don't know if you like this one any better than actress Amy Poehler is 50.
She directed several episodes. Well, okay, so you know that's not as bad, right? She directed them, so she didn't just star in them. She directed them, so that's cool. But still, like of all the other things she's done in her, look, even Diego is pissed about this. Look at him. He's
trying
so
to get
mad.
out. He's
like,
trying to get
I'm
to
gonna get him.
Cleveland.com.
I'm gonna get him. Like, no. Settle.
Wow.
You.
Very well trained lizard.
Man.
That was
Okay.
great.
Yeah, we have a relationship.
Actress Ebony Smith of the Jeffersons fame is 43 today.
Nice.
Cool.
Rapper Flo Rida turns 42.
Do you know that his name is Florida, but he just separated it? That should be the fun fact right there. But he performed at an event this year as a singer. It's incredible. Can't believe it.
It's Florida, but separated into two words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida. It's
Good.
good. He's from Florida.
Did Ryan get his takeaway of the day?
No, I actually do that one. I would be the kind of person who didn't notice that one, but I actually did know that Good morning, Dr. Chicken's good to see you this morning.
I just want to say, I called Megan when I figured that out, and she was like, okay, and hung up the phone. Yeah.
Actress Alexis Bledel turns 40. Rory Gilmore is 40 today.
Oh, she's 40? Good God. Wait, I'm 40. Never mind. Makes sense.
There's a new
math
Sisterhood
checks out.
of the Traveling Pants movie coming out.
Apparently.
Oh, God. What, there was a second one? Well, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it.
Let's
My
see.
takeaway.
Actress Madeline Zima turns 36.
Zima?
Zima.
She create Zima?
Oh gosh, that stuff was awful.
Her two sisters are also actors.
Don't know who they are, but
Nope.
they exist.
They're alive.
Actress Kyla Pratt is 35. I found this coincidental because I was on my Twitter feed earlier today, and it turns out that Disney's announced that they are going to reboot the Proud Family, and Kyla Pratt played the voice of
What?
Penny Proud in the Proud Family. So I'll put a link to that in the chat because that was just complete coincidence. I'm going through the birthday
What's
list.
the Proud Family?
It was an animated show on Disney. Gosh, I want to say maybe it had to be like mid 90s. So I just clicked that link because it talks more about it. They're gonna have Lizzo, Lil Nas X, and others be the voices of the Proud Family.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just read they're rebooting some Flight of the Navigator. They're rebooting.
compliance.
Bryce Dallas Howard is the director for it.
Yeah, this was
Nice.
a Huffington Post quote. I did the Proud Family when I was 14 years old, said Kyla Pratt. I didn't realize the impact that it had on me recording it. It was having that same impact on the people that were watching it.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it followed black protagonist Penny Proud as she navigated typical teenage experiences and led to many people of color seeing themselves represented on screen for the first time. That's also from the Huffington Post. So click that link. That's the E! Online story. But it's just, coincidental. Kyla Pratt was having her birthday today, too. So Nick Jonas turns 29 today.
I wonder if he has any brothers.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, wow. He once dated Kate Hudson.
Big Broncos fan, Kate Hudson is.
Oh, I was like, Nick Jonas was a Broncos fan? That's weird.
All right. Anyone else on the birthday list you noticed?
TV weatherman Mark McEwen is 67.
That's
Or
a-
Wow. Is
celebrating weatherman
he
now.
like, this one?
It's a,
Oh,
Apparently.
it's Mark Anthony's birthday. He's 53. He's a singer. I thought he would get a bigger one, but I guess not.
I need to know. Right? Tell me,
If
baby
you
girl. That one.
Are not aware of the musician Music Soul Child. He just goes by Music now. MUSIQ. He's 44, but his music's incredible. So if you've not listened to Music Soul Child, check him out. Also, Teddy Geiger is 33. He's the is he the Bad Day guy? Had a bad day. Your car broke down, and then the client went to the hospital, and you had to drive him around. Sorry, that was my.
I know that song. I have no clue if that's the artist, but you and I apparently do the exact same thing with that song.
Oh, actually, Teddy Geiger in 2018 announced that she is not Teddy Geiger anymore. She transitioned.
In 2009?
18.
Oh, 2018. Okay.
But I still don't know what song it was. Ooh, she had a song called Step Ladder.
All right, we need to get to this day in gaming history. Stop that one. 1983, Sean. 1983. Lawsuit or not lawsuit?
Now we might getting close to lawsuit time. Let's go lawsuit.
All right, gonna go with lawsuit. By the way, good morning
Good morning.
to Humblewhelm. Humblewhelm, you won something during our anniversary special, so you're welcome to DM me, Hefty Goof, in our Discord because I need to make sure you get what you won. You can also do exclamation point raffle today and win a prize. Sean says lawsuit. This is 1983. A Magic, IMAGIC, a Magic terminates 40 of their 170 jobs due to a slowdown in the video game industry.
Nailed it.
Wow. it makes me worried
Incorrect.
that this was a moment in time because like the video game jobs are probably so scarce at that point.
Moment in time.
We gotta go faster. I'll get through these. 1996 3DO sells its hardware business by the end of the year. Decided to start making entertainment software. 2002, the Nintendo e-reader card scanner for the Game Boy Advance came out. You could do things like Excite Bike E and tennis. We've already talked about these things. I have no clue what they're for. 2002, Animal Crossing came out for GameCube. 2008, Pure came out for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The same year, Star Wars Force Unleashed came out for everything. They didn't miss a single thing. They put it out for everything, it looks like. And that same year, Dragon Quest IV Chapters of the Chosen came out for Nintendo DS. There you go. Through the same gaming history. All right, we need to take a break. Come back. Next hour, we'll talk to Carlos from But Why Though. We're going to talk about coffee, PAX West, some of those things. We're also going to have sports. So stick around. Exclamation point raffle if you want a chance to win. Turn Up Boy commits tax evasion. Our Name of the Month giveaway for April. Again, it's on the way. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. GamingMorningShow.tv.
say Step Mike? Oh, I get. I'm stuck. What are you doing, Step Copia? Leonard Nimoy. Are you having a seizure? Quick, somebody hold his tongue. T. I am concerned for what is happening right now.
I'm back. I blacked out there for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Early in the morning, gotta feed the donkey. And when you feed the donkey, this is what he says.
Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw.
They must be large, not in size, but like I don't want them to be tight fitting. They need to be like loose fitting. They need to have pockets and a jawstring, and preferably no flap in the front that opens up. I don't need that in my pajama pants.
No wiener window?
Yep, don't need it. And the pants I got this year are my NASA pajama pants, and they check all those requirements, and they're fantastic.
He said wiener window. Mike, I'm so happy that you're with us. Oh my gosh. He said wiener window. Let's go. 7:45 on the West Coast, 10:45 on the East, and 3:45 for those watching in the UK.
Go to our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Nice. Put it on a pancake. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Today's interview and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and gamingmorningshow.tv, who is probably in the shower. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll talk to Carlos Ovalle coming up in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes from now. From butwhythoughpodcast.com, you can find out the latest information and all things pop culture by going to But Why Though. And also, Kate Sanchez, editor-in-chief of But Why Though, who's on the show frequently, is up for a creator award from gamers. And so we put that on our Twitter handle at WatchGMS. Please check that out, because excited that we can vote and have a chance to help Kate win that award, because very much deserving. Thanks to all the folks from But Why Though who join us on Thursdays at 7:25. GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today. That is Mike and Sean on the left-hand side. I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here. Coming up, Nerd Alert! NASA and Mars. Also, it is Play-Doh Day today on Gaming Morning Show. We've learned some things. You can kind of put these in the back of your brain for takeaways that are pretty okay. We've learned that there is edible Play-Doh, and somebody in the chat, I think it was KJ, just dropped a recipe. Kate had put something in our Discord as well. Apparently, Play-Doh was made by Joe McVicker of Cincinnati, and actually initially sold it as a as a wallpaper cleaner. Not a window cleaner, but wallpaper cleaner, according to nationaldaycalendar.com. And then his dad died. Mother promptly hired him and his brother-in-law to help with the family business, the Kutol Products Company, Kutol. And right about that time, oil furnaces began replacing coal-burning furnaces. It wasn't long before the wallpaper cleaner sales dwindled. So in 1955, McVicker tested the cleaner as a modeling clay in classrooms, and it actually worked. Decided to name it Play-Doh and went to business with his uncle under the name of Rainbow Crafts Company. There's more to the story, but that's something to know so far on National Play-Doh Day, or whatever it is.
Of course he's from Cincinnati.
That is true, Kate. It kind of sounds odd to be like, yeah, give your children some wallpaper cleaner to play with.
I usually just give him toilet bowl cleaner, but I mean, I guess that works.
All right. Let's do this. Tell you about Kate Zade's stream coming up after our show. We're going to send you over to Kate Zade, a special edition of Kate's stream coming up at 9 a.m. Pacific time today. Go to twitch.tv/Kate Zade. Kate is going to be playing Eastward, which is a fun game that she's very excited about, and recently was on YouTube doing a cosplay about. So we would like to send you over there. Let's help Kate get a lot of folks to come over and watch Eastward at launch. Spent the last 2 days playing it. It's going to have a YouTube video on Kate Zade's YouTube channel coming out to show the game. Very exciting. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/Kate Zade, and we will send you over there as well. Anything else I missed?
That's look, okay. So I really need to do work today. Okay. The new Valheim update came out, which may or may not be up on one of my screens right now. Kate Zade is doing this. Just nothing's gonna get done.
Sorry.
I mean, I have 3 screens. I guess on this screen over here, I could do some work. Well, no, that's the Discord screen. Oh, just can't do work today.
Can you put Diego in charge of something?
Hey, no, don't walk away from me. Sure, I guess not.
You have him very well trained for comedic effect. It's great.
Hey, no, you gotta look at me. Whatever, fine. Jerk.
Wow.
The betrayal.
KJ's not going to be able to make it. Shift number 2. But there will be YouTube videos and a VOD. Yes, absolutely. So, all right. What's the fanciest Play-Doh kit you ever had?
Well, let's see. I again, all the Play-Doh playing I did was at my aunt's house. And all the kits I remember having were all food-based. They were all like molds to make Play-Doh hamburgers, Play-Doh hot dogs, Play-Doh birthday cakes, Play-Doh rectangle of tofu.
Oh.
That one was just a rectangle.
Yeah. I didn't have, like I said, we were very poor, so we didn't have the money to buy the Play-Doh sets, but I remember my school did, and the after-school program had them, and they had the hair cutter one.
Ooh, nice.
Which was actually really terrible, because, like,
Bummer.
what are you going to do? I mean, you grow its hair and then you shave it. That was basically what we did.
And then use the scissors to cut your own hair. And then that became a
Well, no,
problem.
because they were, like, little plasticky, crappy scissors. Yeah.
We didn't have many of them either. I think the fanciest kit that I had was a knife.
Like a real knife? I
Nope.
don't think that was for Play-Doh.
Just a plastic knife that came one jar of Play-Doh one time.
So there was this one kid, speaking of the Play-Doh knives, I remember there was one kid at in the after-school program that he used to make, like, little people out of Play-Doh, and then he would take the knife and, like, cut off their body parts. That kid was real weird.
What's that kid doing now?
I don't know. I think his name was John Wayne Gacy. Just kidding, because he was before that. However, I legit don't know, but I'm okay not knowing, because he'd also pull our GI Joes apart. We tried not to play with them, but he would, like, pull them until the little rubber band in the middle of them broke. Kid was a dick.
I don't want to talk about destroyed action figures. It's a very sore subject for me.
Dude, you're telling me. I could remember. So, I remember looking on, like, eBay for something once, and there was a Cobra Commander G.I. Joe toy on there, and it wasn't even in mint condition. It was, like, good condition, and it was like $3,500. I can tell you exactly where both halves of that Cobra Commander toy are buried in my house in Prospect Park, because he was captured and tortured and executed for war crimes.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? What a jerk.
Your G.I. Joe playing was very serious.
We were very serious. Also, we had bottle rockets, so we would just tie them to the bottle rockets and shoot and launch them in the space. So there was that. Or all the Matchbox cars I remember destroying.
It's a lot of death in Mike's household as a young.
Well, it was an
young
accident.
fella.
Nobody died, you know.
Oh, is that like? The,
Well, I mean, Cobra Commander died.
I was gonna say got buried in concrete. It was an accident.
Yeah.
No one
I mean,
knows.
He
what
wasn't
happened.
dead when I left. I mean, what happens after I leave, I can't control. I'm just saying.
Earlier at the end of last hour, Jelly said, so apparently my nephews say someone is farking, F-A-R-K-I-N-G, farking when someone farts. I think, Jelly, that I am going to vote that we don't make that a thing. I don't like that.
No. Yeah, no. I get yelled at if I say fuck. Because they're like, well, you said the word. You said the bad word. I'm like, no, I did not say the bad word. I heard you.
Farking.
No, I did not say the bad word.
Fark.
Art.
It rhymes with arc.
I mean, I get yelled at when I say fudge. They're like, oh, that's the F. I'm like, no, it's not the F word. I'm talking about food. Duh.
Apparently KJ had the kitchen set of Play-Doh growing up.
That checks out.
Yeah, KJ even said surprise, right? Good moron to you, Copia. It's good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. Thank you for entering the drawing.
Good moron.
We're giving away Turn Up Boy Commits Tax Evasion for the very first time. Wink.
No one has ever gotten it before, ever
Nope.
in the history of the game.
We
I'll
still,
get in there.
We still,
Hot dog.
we still have not talked to Sushi to see if we can steal it back.
Sushi exist anymore? Did she like go back to her home planet of amazingness?
My understanding is Sushi is still being amazing,
Okay, good.
just not on stream.
That's fine. I don't think I've even talked to her. I gotta reach out. It's my favorite named Twitch streamer.
Makes me hungry every time.
Yeah, that's. I'm debating whether or not I want to order sushi for lunch or Mexican food with some guacamole.
Ooh,
'Cause I
or
have
sushi with guacamole.
That's disgusting. Don't.
But what if it's delicious?
It's. I guarantee it's not.
But what if?
I mean, I guess I like avocado on it, right? It's the garlic thing I think is what throws me off.
It just has to be a very
You know?
specific guacamole.
You're gonna like the way it tastes. I guarantee it.
You eat one peanut butter and cheese sandwich, and suddenly, you know, like everything. I think Humble One just had a seizure. Holy moly!
Nice shot.
Okay,
From downtown.
this is not even the right direction.
Humble's actually naming apparently dinosaurs.
Dad, make a Diplodocus, make a Mosasaurus, make a Micro Pachycephalosaurus. I don't know what that last one.
Thank you for not making me say those. Gray says, wow, my name doesn't strike hunger in the stomachs of my enemies. Look, it's Maiko.
Not generally, no.
Get wrecked, Gray.
I don't know. When Gray shows up, I get hungry too. I always think about tacos.
Because every time
Well, yeah,
Gray
'cause
shows
he
up,
plasters
spams the
tacos
taco emotes.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. They moved the gold again. Photosynthesaurus? Great. That's,
It makes its own oxygen using the sunlight.
it's itself.
Yeah, those emotes, Gray.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Nate.
Especially on Tuesdays.
Sean, this guy also has a cactus on his card.
Are we
It's
friends?
Evil Sean. Oh, I missed. Gosh darn it.
Coming soon to Gaming Morning Show, we start serving mimosasauruses. So
I'm down.
that would actually be super fun to like serve mimosas in like a dinosaur-shaped cup. Calling them a mimosasaurus.
I'm pretty sure we've talked about this. I used to have mimosas in one of those elephant-shaped things I got from the Oregon Zoo.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'd sit in the hot tub while drinking that out of the kids' cup. It was great.
We kind of need to wrap this game up, so if someone could score, that'd be great. Okay,
Get
fine.
in there.
I'll take care of it. Mike did. Nice work. We're
There we
winners.
Whew.
7:25 on the West Coast, 10:25 out on the East Coast, 3:25 for those watching in the UK. Nice work. Proud of you. An hour from now, it's GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. And later on, we talk about Mars and science and cows going potty. Really grouping everything together on Play-Doh Day. Carlos from But Why Though coming up next. Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being with us as we have a chance to talk to someone from the But Why Though podcast.com community as we do every single Thursday. And today it's Carlos Ovalle joining us on the show. Thank you for being here. I hope your day is going well.
Oh, it's going great.
Oh, what
it's
is
going great.
What is happening back here? Are we having a foam finger war? Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. We got an NL East rivalry going on.
We are off the rails early.
Welcome to the show.
Oops, shout out the wrong one. Carlos is a writer, a film reviewer, specifically for But Why Though podcast. We are going to talk a little bit about video games and conventions and things. I don't know if you have maybe a movie review you want to bring in too, but the one thing that I'm excited the most about is we talk all the time on the show about coffee, and it turns out that you're a pretty big coffee nut.
Yes. So I own pretty much every single way to make coffee at home. Like every single French press, just a regular K-cup machine. I have the regular what's the one that's like that it looks super old school? They just put like it
Isn't that like
looks
a
like a kettle.
percolator? Like the percolator?
I don't know what it's called. I only know what it's called in Spanish. Because I don't know what they call it.
What's it called in Spanish?
I think it's a mocha pot. I think it's called a mocha pot.
Writing that down.
I think so.
Do you have any coffee recommendations for us?
So obviously Lavazza is probably the brand you want to stick with. Right. They're like the premium, high quality right there. And go for the bag that says crema on it. That's the cream.
Writing
Nice.
that down as well too.
That should hook you up real nice. Yeah.
See?
Although you know what's funny, as a coffee fanatic, I know very little history about coffee. Like I know nothing about. Like I can't. Like if I tell you, yo, let's go to Italy, man. Let's go, and don't get excited about. Oh man, he's gonna show me. He's gonna hook me up with some of the best coffee in the world. Nah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, we
I
just
can't tell you where it happened. I can't tell you who invented it. I can't tell you none of that. I just like to drink it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just like the fact that you're into it, so because coffee's delicious.
great.
Hey, it is. It is.
How do you
And I
feel
drink it
about
black.
Dunkin'?
Dunkin' is whack.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the only person that goes into Dunkin' Donuts and asks for a black coffee with nothing on it. Nothing.
Mike, it's gonna be okay. Just I want you to focus in on when we get to the convention part, and you can make it through this. I promise. I promise.
So this week we had the pleasure of finally getting to check out Deathloop. Finally out.
Mhm.
We've seen so much about Deathloop. It's been in every highlight reel, every convention, every showcase for like 2 years. It feels like. So we finally got a chance to check out Deathloop. What are some of your thoughts now that we've finally gotten our hands on it?
It's funny. Like the joke was that we are in the death loop, right? Because we keep seeing it every year.
If Deathloop isn't in E3 trailers next year, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
It has to be, right? For Xbox. It has to
Tradition.
be. It's gonna show up again.
It'll be there.
But I mean, what can you say about Arcane Studios, man? I mean, these guys know how to create worlds and just the mood and the atmosphere. And it's actually a surprisingly funny game too. I know they try to come across it in the trailers, but sometimes, you know, that can be a little hacky. But in game, the humor is actually pretty sharp and pretty good, actually. And then the combat is it's just fantastic. The AI is a little wonky, is a little weird, but just roaming around that world is just a blast. How far have you gone? Are you guys played it yet?
I've been playing it. I'm not super far into it. I've basically gotten through the tutorial missions where it really starts to open up. So I just got the ability to, spend currency to save things for future loops and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get back into it Friday.
So you're still seeing the letters like appear, like taunting you, like
talking smack.
Yeah, like
Thanks,
trying to remember
me.
your name and stuff.
Well, speaking of, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask you guys, like real quick, because I was wondering as I was playing the game, I was wondering if think about the last game you played, right? And imagine that you were in that world. How would you fare? How would you survive? Because I'm thinking of like Black Reef and Deathloop. I'll be chilling. I'll be like, plus I get to come back, so I get to like chill with like a Tom Jones impersonator. I get to, since the '60s, I'll be chilling.
Man, it would just.
Well, how about you guys?
It would just trigger all of my procrastination. I'm like, "Paf, I could just do this. this loop. I'm just gonna take some naps and drink some coffee.
Just party.
Maybe tomorrow I'll worry about breaking the loop.
I played Red Dead last, so I would not. Fare
Oh man,
I would be pretty screwed.
I think you would be like a shopkeeper. You strike me as like a shopkeeper.
Probably, yeah, or one of the bar guys. What is it called? A bartender.
Yeah.
I know how to word like
Bar
that.
guys.
A drinker? I don't know. Oh gosh. So one of the cool things to kind of think about and talk about is PAX West just happened, right?
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure it was all in person, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they had an online component this year, like last
Okay.
year.
Well,
Not
just
sure,
tell us a
but
little bit
definitely
about it.
in
What was how was PAX West? PAX West.
PAX West.
How was
it? Honestly, this would be my third year at PAX West, and it was just night and day difference. Usually outside the convention center, downtown Seattle, you see just a swarm of people walking back and forth, taking pictures, people selling tickets on the street, badges on the street. This year, it was just a ghost town, man. It was very weird. It was, and honestly, it's kind of like a good thing because that meant that there was no lines, so you could just, oh look, cool game, I'm gonna like play like right away. But with that, there was also a lack of big exhibitors there. So when your biggest game to show is Tales of Arise, you got a problem, man. You gotta step it up. And they were showing the same demo that you can actually play. Like you could download, like at the time you could download it on your PlayStation or your Xbox. It always amazes me in conventions when you see people line up for a demo that you can literally play at home. Like what are you guys doing? So
it was
I got
rough,
to play.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and then there's a section in PAX West where they just it's like a free play. So like it's just an assortment of gaming consoles, right? From Super NES to Xbox to PlayStation. But there was this one section where it was a bunch, like, and I mean, like, has to be at least well over 100 PS5s just chilling there. And I'm like wondering, well, this is why people can't get no PS5s, man, because PAX got them all. You should have seen it. It's a whole like so many PS5s.
We thought
the
it was
digital
scalpers.
versions, disc versions.
We thought they were all scalpers. Turns out they all work for PAX.
It was wild. It was a wild scene, man. But like everyone got to play, because virtually no lines. And yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like all the people that play those card games, what are those games called?
Like Magic and stuff
like
like that.
Magic, the Gathering, stuff like that. Those were like they took over the convention pretty much. They took over. It was finally their time. So
Nice.
like, they reigned supreme in that building. So,
Very cool.
but yeah, kind of depressing to see PAX West in that shape, but still kind of nice that you could, there were no lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it means that we are returning to an era where conventions can start back up, and this was just like the pre-run, right? The pre-show, the dress rehearsal for it. If nothing else, appreciate the insight. Now, we play a game in our sports segment, Carlos, called Did the Mets Win? And given the fact that you came in here with your Brave stuff, yesterday, Carlos, did the Mets win?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. 11-4 loss to the St. Louis.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we don't need to play Did the Braves win? That's not important for this one. Carlos, you are
but so did we.
Carlos is a reviewer for But Why Though Podcast. You can find more information at butwhythoughpodcast.com, and there's the Twitter handle as well. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us today on Gaming Morning Show.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Thanks
having me,
so
guys.
much, Carlos.
Thanks, Carlos.
Go Mets.
Go Braves. I mean, go Mets, right?
Oh, no. All right, thanks so much. That was a lot of fun. Good to talk to Carlos. I knew you were going to have a tough time, Mike, when I saw that Carlos was wearing all the Braves gear on camera, because I had seen it in Carlos's bio on Twitter, but I was like,
that's what I get. This is like the one time that I didn't do all of my research and look them up before they were on the show. So that's way to suck, Mike.
It's fun.
Man, I would have got my jersey out. I would have been.
I like the fact you have a foam finger.
Yeah, no,
that was pretty readily available.
It's up on Barry. It's on Barry's hand usually. So
Readily.
don't worry,
available.
Barry will come back into frame pretty soon. As soon as we get
Barry, come
Captain
back.
Kangaroo's tank up and running, I'm gonna switch the desk again, and then Barry will hang out next to him, and he'll probably just stare at him. So it'll be great.
Well, and this is the other bonus too, is I've mentioned long before, King Julian's been on the show, right? Member of the GameFanatics.com. Carlos also is a features writer for the Game Fanatics. So really, from two of my favorite websites on the internet, the GameFanatics.com and But Why Though Podcast as well. Big appreciation, but I'm not surprised that PAX West was a little bit slow to return to normal, especially being in the Pacific Northwest. But it was surprising that kind of, by all accounts, for those who went, it was a little bit thinner than most people even thought, right? Like, it was like, it'd probably be this way, and it was like, oh, it's a little worse than that, so. Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed about the PS5 thing. Jeez.
Yeah, right? That's good insight.
Man.
The whole
I've been
time.
trying to get one now that I've since all that stuff came out. I'm like, well, I guess I need to buy a PlayStation. But I mean,
Wait, are you
luckily
joining the other
Wolverine,
side?
I am. I think the Wolverine game got like really pulled me in, and then the God of War Just kind of, I haven't played God of War since PlayStation 2, and it's one of my favorite games. So I think I need to play that. So I think I'm gonna, when they ever become available again, I'm gonna get one.
Well, and what's great is if you do get one, the PlayStation Plus like collection of PlayStation 4 games is free, and the new God of War is in there. So you have a backlog just built in for you.
Just add more things to stuff I'll never play.
I mean, if you think about it, though, it makes sense. I mean, you have a PC, right? And so I think Sean's taught me that most of the stuff you can play on Xbox, you can play on PC. So why wouldn't you invest in a PlayStation then? And then you can do everything.
Everything worth playing is on PC, essentially. I think the only thing that I'm annoyed isn't available on PC is Destiny 2. But from what I understand, before end of year, that will probably be available. So it's not worth getting another Xbox system for things I can play here.
So shout out butwhythoughpodcast.com, some of the headlines there. Gaming review. Game Deck is a tabletop gaming. It's tabletop gaming brought to life for PC. Nightbooks in the movies category has a review there. And then Doogie Kame Aloha MD, episode 2 review for TV and more. Go to butwhythoughpodcast.com. It's 7:40 on the West Coast. Tomorrow, Jellybone Jabroni joins us to guest host. Very excited about that. We will be all 3 hours with Jelly, and then Mike and Sean will be here for the first couple hours. Or sorry, the first hour tomorrow, unless you can stay longer. Mike might play Valheim. Mike might play Valheim for the rest of the day and forget that he had to go to work on Friday, and then we'll just hang out with us for the whole show tomorrow. Maybe. No.
Well, here's the good news, right? Is my car is broken and I can't go anywhere. And we took the battery out of the Pilot because we're cleaning it up to sell it and whatever. So I can't go to work. I can't go to the office. So I have to stay here. And I have more than enough screens. So Unfortunately, my boss knows about this channel though, so that might be a problem.
Don't tell your boss.
Here's the good news. My car is broken. Yep. It's fine.
Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's do the space story. Okay.
Space monkeys.
The nerd alert story.
Nerd alert. Hey, guess what? There is some nerd news. And you know what that is? It has to do with Mars. Go figure. The reason this wasn't a Mars Watch one was it wasn't. There had nothing to do with the rover or the little helicopter guy, who are, by the way, still plugging away. But this news story comes to us from Lonnie Schechtman from the Jet Propulsion Lab, who is they're the ones who make all the cool space things that aren't run by Elon Musk. So crazy things, crazy news. This is a little bit of geological history. I can say words, I promise. Some volcanoes can produce eruptions so powerful they release oceans of dust and toxic gases into the air, blocking out sunlight and changing a planet's climate for decades. By studying the topography and mineral composition of a portion of the Arabia Terra region in northern Mars, scientists recently found evidence for thousands of such eruptions, or super eruptions, which are the most violent volcanic explosions known, because they're super. Spewing water vapor, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide into the air, these explosions tore through the Martian surface over a 500 million year period, about 4 billion years ago. Scientists reported this estimate in a paper published in the journal Geophysical Research Letters in July 2021, which I may or may not read. Each one of these eruptions would have had a significant climate impact. Maybe the released gas made the atmosphere thicker or blocked the sun and made the atmosphere colder, said Patrick Welly, a geologist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, who led the Arabia Terra analysis. Modelers of the Martian climate will have some work to do to try and understand the impact of volcanoes. After blasting the equivalent of 400 million Olympic-sized swimming pools of molten rock and gas to the surface and spreading a thick blanket of ash up to thousands of miles from the eruption site, a volcano of this magnitude collapses into a giant hole called a caldera. Calderos, which also exist on Earth, can be dozens of miles wide. 7 calderos in this place, where the first giveaways of the region may once have hosted volcanoes capable of super eruptions. Here, I'll break this down into like regular people talk. So, for a very long time, a lot of folks believed that the surface of Mars was basically sculpted and formed due to meteors and asteroids hitting the planet and making it look like it does now. And it's turned out recently that they've discovered a lot of evidence to suggest that it was actually a lot of, like this article says, volcanoes, which are what ended up making a lot of the landscape. And they don't know what portion of them are still active, obviously, because we're so new to Mars. But it's super, super interesting because it's always neat when you can find an explanation for something that goes kind of, beyond what you thought it was. And especially when it's something on a planet, that's literally years away. It's just really neat when they can come up with an answer like this that's not just like, oh, well, we assumed it was this. Well, it turns out it was actually this. So science is fun, space is neat, and Martians are real. So I felt I needed to share the story because I'm a giant nerd, and I don't care if you like it or not.
We loved it.
Nerd alert!
I did like great classic Lonnie Schechtman.
Absolutely. He knows what he's doing.
Listen, every story we've had of Lonnie's on the show,
Been great.
absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Carlos, for following us on Twitch, by the way. We appreciate it, and we'll reach back out, have you on the show. I have a feeling your coffee recommendation will be my takeaway. That was pretty okay.
I don't know if we're going to have him back.
I think we are, yeah.
I don't know.
Fun fact, I actually used to root for the Braves a lot as a kid because of all the World Series that they were in, and I always wanted to see them win, and then they were in like 38 World Series and won one, so I was very disappointed.
That's because they're trash.
Wow. Wow. Like, okay, but as a New York fan, it's got to be, like, the Phillies got to be, like, the worst team, right? Right?
Have you ever met John Rocker?
Yeah, well, I've not met, but I've heard of.
Yeah. The Phillies are pretty high up there, but John Rocker kind of helped turn that around a little bit.
Turn around.
So every now and then you are a racist that rides on the subway and turn around. Yeah. So I do hate the Phillies too.
Okay.
Even though I'll be honest, I rooted for them in '93 in the World Series just because I didn't like the Blue Jays. But whatever.
Mitch Williams.
He's from New York, and he likes the Braves. Carlos, it's okay. You know what? We can get you some therapy. Okay. I know a really good Mets fan who can talk this out with you. And kind of, I bet are you a Lakers fan too, Carlos? I swear. Just kidding. I don't. Whatever. As long as you're not a Yankees fan, I guess. I can. Was it Ronnie Asuna is one heck of a guy. And Freddie Freeman is hilarious. So we'll roll with it.
I mean, the Braves are the only team in Major League Baseball that builds a new stadium every 7 years, so.
That's accurate.
So. You have that going for you, which is nice.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they do build a lot of new stadiums, don't they?
Well, I think that the Olympics is what kind of messed things up because what was it? Turner Field replaced Fulton Stadium, I believe.
Yeah.
And then someone was like,
Turner
"Well, we
Field
still
was
need another one."
nice.
Yeah, Turner Field was like, Turner Field now is I think where Georgia Southern, or no, Georgia State.
So.
Georgia State plays their home games.
Yeah.
For football, they turned it into a football stadium.
When we were coming back from Florida a couple years ago, is when they were building the new stadium, I think, and I was like, "What is this? Why is there another stadium?" And it turns out it's where the Braves played. Go figure.
This game is a struggle. Right. Holy cow!
Imagine if that's what happened on off. Oh wow, Humblewhelm. Wow. So Humblewhelm just dropped a Martian bomb on us here, guys. He says, well, the Dust and ash blocking out the sun is most likely what made the dinosaurs go extinct. Why am I going to be kicked for being idle? I'm driving around.
Are you using the Austin attack method of playing Rocket League?
No. I was trying to read, but I was looking for the ball. He said, what if there was actually things on Mars? No, crud. But they've all been blocked out by this ash and stuff. Dude, you had a wide open shot. You had 2 of them. End the game, please.
Sports next. Mike wants to talk about the Mets' performance last night.
No, we're not going to talk about the Mets.
You gonna finish the thought about what happened? I'm so confused.
I don't know. So Humblewhelm has a hypothesis, a theory, that maybe there was life on Mars, but due to all of these super volcanoes, it was all buried in ash and stuff. And maybe someday we'll figure out by digging and discovering bones.
That's unfortunate.
What is the guy's awful?
Wow.
Score!
Vicious. Man, we
score.
bring in a Braves fan, and all of a sudden you get real angry.
It got real bad. My therapist and I are talking about it.
Right now?
David Wright is my therapist.
Who's on the phone with Mike? Nice
Thank
job.
you.
We did
man.
it. That was sweaty. Ooh.
Sweaty.
Can anyone bring us a towel, please?
But going to Mars is pointless anyway. Outside
Nerd
of
alert.
the rovers. Rovers are fine, but people, no place on Mars.
That's
We'll just
750.
ruin it.
Well, no, it's like, hey, let's live in the Sahara Desert. Like, why? What? It's just ridiculous.
7:50 West Coast time. It's 10:50 out on the East. It's 3:51 now for those watching in the Ukraine. Yeah, great. That's my Broncos NFL skin. So, go Broncos. The 1-0 Denver Broncos.
What's your favorite number for that one? Do you like the 4 skin or the 7 skin?
Let's do sports. It's fine. Whatever.
Sports.
Did the Mets win?
Of course, they were the best loser you could be.
Did they hold the Cardinals to under double-digit runs in any of these games?
Didn't they only lose like 7-2 at one point?
No,
I think?
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I feel badly that I assumed that they gave up
Oh
so
yeah,
many
no.
runs.
So on Tuesday they only scored 7, and on Monday they also scored 7. So yeah.
Sorry, Sean, that you didn't get to play. Did the
Hi.
Mets win? But Mike,
I'm glad Carlos got to play those.
but Mike, since Carlos isn't here now, did the Braves win?
They also lost. But
Correct.
3-2 in extras to Colorado. The
They're
Braves
still in
need to
first.
lose one more game. The Colorado Rockies need to win one more game because right now they have 76-68 and 68-78 records respectively.
nice.
So we'll keep an eye on the baseball standings. We can let you know which teams have either won or lost 69 games. Seems like a worthwhile endeavor.
The Giants aren't gonna lose 69 games.
WNBA yesterday, Connecticut obliterates Liberty 98-69.
Nice.
Nice.
Other scores. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of MLS scores. Timbers with a 2-2 draw against Colorado.
They were down 10 men and they came back, so that's still a big win.
Okay. Tonight's
Points.
Thursday Night Football. It's the premiere of Thursday Night Football, even though last week there was a Thursday Night Football game, but it's the Giants and Washington football team starting at 5:20 Pacific time.
Yay, Thursday Night Football's back. Woo.
Thursday Night Football on Amazon.
God.
A question from Copia.
Nice.
Is that St. Mary's Stadium behind you, Sean?
Is that what city is that in?
The Saints. He's in New Orleans.
We'll wait, Copia. We're not in a rush. Southampton.
I don't think so. I think it said
pretty
the city
sure.
when I downloaded the picture. And I don't know. I
It's,
Googled stadium backdrop, and there it is.
it's Google Feud Stadium.
You're gonna have to show me how to do that, 'cause that's awesome.
Olympic gold medalist is from the AP. Simone Biles told Congress on Wednesday that the FBI and gymnastics officials turned a blind eye to USA Gymnastics team Dr. Larry Nassar's sexual abuse of her and hundreds of other women. Biles told the Senate Judiciary Committee that enough is enough, as she and 3 other U.S. gymnasts spoke in stark emotional terms about the lasting toll Nassar's crimes have taken on their lives. The hearing was part of a congressional effort to hold the FBI accountable after multiple missteps in investigating the case, including the delays that allowed Nassar to abuse additional young gymnasts. That is, again, from the Associated Press. Baseball, Mike Trout likely done for the year. Same for Joe Adele. The Los Angeles Angels have another stellar year going. What do you think the Angels' record is?
One in like 90.
Did you say 1-1 and 90? did they have 90
Sure.
ties this year?
did.
Angels are 71 and 74. This puts it in
How-
perspective.
Oh, God.
They're 7 games behind the Mariners.
Eesh.
Ooh,
Ye-
for third.
Yucky.
So imagine having one of the greatest players, arguably in the history of Major League Baseball, adding another player who will probably become arguably one of the best players in baseball, and sucking so bad. Like, huh?
I mean,
it's real bad.
arguably one of the best managers in all of baseball too.
Is there manager? Is it still Madden?
Yeah.
I thought he retired.
And then this is exciting news. Lisa Byington is going to be the new Milwaukee Bucks play-by-play voice for television broadcasts, according to the Associated Press. The first woman to work as a full-time television play-by-play announcer for any major men's professional sports team, according to AP.
Nice.
So listen to the whole thing before I finish this. I hate that this is a story because of the fact that we have to make such a big deal about this because we're so far behind in allowing females to hold these positions without making it a huge thing. Like, this is something that should have been done, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And I hate that it has to be a big story because of the fact that, like, we're stuck in such a man society that wasn't it like this weekend the first black female referee was in the NFL calling in a game, and it's like, can we stop pretending that you need a penis to be like anything other than a sperm donor? Because that's really the only limit you got there. But I'm super stoked that this happened. I just hate that this has to be a story because of the fact that we're so far behind with everything. So, come on, America and the world, do better.
I think that's fair. And the one reason I'm happy that the Associated Press runs it is because I live in that world, and I imagine that there's somebody out there whose immediate reaction is to be like, there's no way that's true, right? No, we've had to have done that, right? And to put it in perspective that we haven't is important. But yeah, conceptually, like, I'm absolutely on board with you, right? We should have been able to have accomplished this decades ago, right?
As Gwen Stefani said, it's BANANAS.
I mean, we watched. I watched a Watch Mojo last night before I went to bed, and it was like 20 of the like darkest moments in sitcom history. So like when sitcoms got a little more real, right? There's a scene from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will Smith's dad like comes back, and I guess it's well known for like one of Will Smith's like best acting moments. Like you could kind of see Will was going to be a pretty good actor. And there's that scene from Family Matters when the Winslow son gets stopped for driving while black, right? And that scene came out a lot following the murder of George Floyd, and discussion around like, this is a scene from a sitcom 20 years ago, right? And the Watch Mojo narrator specifically said, like, this is one of those scenes that we're making a video in 2021, and we shouldn't still be talking about how poignant it is, right? So that's kind of what you're saying, correct? it's something that should have been finalized, right? We should be past that point at this stage. But instead, yeah, breaking news. A woman could be a full-time NBA play-by-play voice.
What? What's even worse is there's going to be people who are really pissed off about this.
Let them be pissed off.
Which is really stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. But let them be pissed off because this is
absolutely.
This is the right way it's going. So,
I'm so happy they're going to be angry.
And that's the thing. Here's something that I never would have expected getting into streaming because I've just been doing traditional media for so long. Like, the amount of talent that I get to see on streaming platforms is amazing. There is so much talent that is out there. And it's exciting that there's more microphone space and there's less gate-kept microphone space available to let that talent shine, right? So this is exciting. And I, for one, will be someone who will watch a lot more Bucks TV this year so that I get a chance to watch the new voice of the Bucks. That'll be exciting.
Whoa! I don't know if that'll get me to watch any Buck stuff. But
man, I'm
maybe.
gonna. We got hockey coming up in like a week. It's like,
didn't it just end?
No, it's been gone since like April. But
really?
But like, it just when the fall shows up, it shows up hard. So
coming in hot.
Yeah. All right, we gotta take a break. It's 8:00 West Coast. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for again allowing us opportunity to have space to talk about serious things on an entertainment show. And Dungeon, thank you for the hearts for Look It's Myko. Mike, thank you for that commentary. Certainly appreciate it. All right, we'll come back next hour. GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. That's exciting. Also, Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. We take a look at the top headlines of the day. That's on the way. Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, at gamingmorningshow.tv.
tears, no. I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears, no. I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle So devoted, I lost parts of me. This time it's not gonna happen. Don't need happy forever after. I let go of past if you do too. To leave now would be running from the truth. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. We could do better than this. Better. We could do better. Better.
Pickle. Breaking news. I'm bald.
Oh no.
It's all gone.
It's gone.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memory. Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for
GMS. A new box would be pretty okay. Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, at HeftyGoof, at Sports.Gaming, and at Look, It's Mike O. Put it on a pancake. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. And get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. The clip of the day. It's time for GMS. Right now.
Bob didn't want to talk about Puppet Pals, apparently. Morning, gamer. Fine, Bob. We'll do Puppet Pals with or without you, damn it. Hey, Sean.
yes.
So I was thinking, you know, it'd be really cool. Could you entertain us with some full screen Arturo really quick? I think that's what the people demand, what the people want.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only Sports.Gaming with more Arturos here. Full screen.
Arturo. Hold on, I think he's asleep. Arturo. Oh, there he is. Hi, little guy. What you doing? What are you doing down there? Oh, you're on the bed. You can go night night. No, you can walk around some more. Uh-oh. Oh, that made... Arturo, why'd you make my computer fan kick in so loudly? Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, you're on the microphone. Arturo, you're on the microphone. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the Arturo show. where it's only Arturo and nobody else. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
You know who you remind me of when you do this? You remind me of Tom Thinks. The way that your voice is, and the fact that you have like a little fake mascot. You remind me of Tom Thinks.
This is probably how it started.
I think his involved more bourbon.
How do you know what's in my coffee? You don't know.
Former 5 Questions GMS guest, Tom Thinks, who has been doing reruns all week. So, all right, it's Play-Doh Day. Good moron to you, Jack. Good moron to everyone who's here for the 8 o'clock hour.
Morning to the final hour crew.
Jellybone Jabroni will be here to guest host tomorrow. Jelly is in the chat this morning. KJ's hanging out with us. Scott Chick has been with us for the duration of the show. Quiet I Am Gaming. I will not hold your interest in Tampa Bay Lightning hockey against you. It's great to see you today. Kate Zaid is where we will go next. We will send you over there to watch Eastward. Some gameplay starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time is when the gameplay starts. We'll send you over there. Kate's stream starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Nice.
Oh, and
Niner.
Load Last Checkpoint says, go Angels. So,
I'm sorry.
wow.
It's been a rough year.
It's been a rough 2 decades. At least they've won a World Series more recently than the New York Mets.
Champa? Yeah, that's because we suck real bad.
It's just the bottom line. We just suck real bad.
Hopefully next year we'll get a manager that knows what the hell he's doing, and then we can, do stuff.
Hey, Mike, we've been talking about Mars today.
yeah.
We had a chance to chat a little bit about what's happening with the Cabbage Patch Dolls and the Toy Hall of Fame. We have a recap of that coming up later this hour. But curious, I don't know, I have some cows. I'm kind of sick of having to clean up after them. Do you have any solutions for that?
Ironically enough, I do. And you'll never believe it. Scientists have potty trained cows to use the Mooloo, and that's no bull. And that's according to Seth Borenstein from the Associated Press. Thanks, Seth. Turns out cows can be potty trained as easily as toddlers. Maybe easier. It's no bull. Well, he keeps using that. He's get a new line, man.
It's all he's got.
Yeah, like it was ridiculous.
Give him a break.
Scientists put the task to the test, and 11 of 16 cows learned how to use the Mooloo when they had to go. Just like some parents, the researchers used a sweet treat to coax the cows to push through a gate and urinate in a special pen. And it only took 15 days to train the young calves. Some kids take quite a bit longer. The cows are at least as good as children, age 2 to 4 years, at least as quick, said study senior author Lindsay Matthews, an animal behavioral scientist at New Zealand. Of course, it's New Zealand. At New Zealand's University of Auckland, who worked with colleagues on the tests at an indoor animal research lab in Germany. What started with a half-in-jest question on a New Zealand talk radio show about the very real problem of livestock waste resulted in a serious study published Monday in the journal Current Biology. And it wasn't just a wow, this could be fun academic question. Could it? Massive amounts of urine waste is a serious environmental issue, Matthew said. Which is very true, because I continued to read the study, and they talked about how they release a lot of really dangerous toxins into the air. So this is a really great way to help control that, and they might be able to kill all of the vapors before they go into space. Or not really space, I guess the sky, and ruin things like the ozone layer. Fun
fact, the cow behind Sean right now is actually using the Mooloo.
Yeah, that's why he's making that face.
Yeah. Straining a little bit more than you would hope, but everything's fine.
He's making a moo poo.
I guess I'll be contacting the folks who are on the New Zealand radio and asking about this Mulu. So, I mean, it's
We're
1:14
playing
a.m.
real
in
team.
Sydney, Australia. So I'm guessing that that's fairly about the time that it is in New Zealand. So
An hour behind.
So it'd be like 12:14, you think?
No, I'm sorry. New Zealand is an hour ahead.
'Kay.
Sydney is an hour behind.
All right, so yeah, so I'm sure folks have nothing better to do than get up at 11 p.m. and join a morning radio show. So Carlos would like you to know that this was fun. Also, definitely tolerate the Mets much more than the Phillies. So
Well, same. I tolerate the Braves more so than the Phillies because Ronald Acuna, I think, is a heck of a lot of fun. And Freddie Freeman is maybe one of the funniest guys in baseball.
also pretty talented at hitting.
Nah. Now that Bobby Cox is gone, it's all good.
Isn't Bobby Cox dead?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I thought he was he was dead when he was coaching, so I guess
Cox alive?
pretty sure he died because I think they named the Manager of the Year award after him.
Born 1941. Uh-oh, I don't know if he's dead.
Whoops. Internet rumor of the day: Bobby Cox dies. But
Sorry,
it's
Bobby
actually
Cox. Very much alive, according to Wikipedia.
Is Bobby Cox a zombie? KJ, the team colors changed because it's like a legit team we're going up against, or a club, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a club and you play another club, they make it all wonky looking.
Yeah, you get to use your team colors.
Whoopsie. And then just smash into each other.
Unfortunately, you can't set your team colors by hex code, so this is not official GMS color.
Yeah, this is not GMS orange.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Mustard yellow.
GMS orange yellow. I really still don't know quite what our color is, but it's beautiful, and I love it.
Nice. Boo. Hiss.
I don't like you. I hate goldenrod. I'm allergic to it.
Oh, I squeezed through that little gap between the wall and the ball. I was surprised.
Ball wall?
More of a goldenrod or marigold.
Yeah, say it. I know what you're gonna say.
I used to ride the marigold during recess as a kid.
You guys had a merry-go-round, a marigold for recess?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you talking about like the little one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those were fun.
I mean, we
Someone
didn't,
always
we
fell
didn't
off.
have a carousel, that's for sure.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, wow. Like, what kind of school did you go to?
We actually had a carousel riding program at my school. Yeah.
Oh, were you dork?
My dad was a carousel rider before me, and his dad was a carousel rider before him, and
You're welcome.
Puppet Pal's next.
It's not looking so good.
Now we're fine. Jack says marigold with a hint of orange or a hint of argonite.
Jason and the Argonauts? It's a good story.
Sean will save us. It's pretty much our Rocket League philosophy.
They at least set that one up for themselves. We set up the first two goals, so they had to earn that one.
However, our black apparently is the deepest of black. The black heart. So the hex code for black is 000000, but ours is 000000000000.
-0?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that black paint? I can't remember what it's called. But
That's
when
completely devoid of light.
yeah, so when you paint
That's
it on
scary.
things, it looks like it takes the 3-dimension out of 3-dimensional. So it's just all
That's honestly incredibly terrifying. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I thought someone had painted a car
Whoop.
using that paint. Yeah, it's Vanta Black. That's right. Yeah, you can take like objects. Like I could take this coffee cup and paint Vanta Black on it, and it would look 2D.
Or
It
not
would look
too
like just a hole in the void of the world.
We do have a raffle going on, by the way. If you haven't already, exclamation point raffle. You have a chance to win. Churnup Boy commits tax evasion during our name of the
Exclamation
month.
point step bro. I like making Ryan reconsider having me on the show.
That's why he reached for the vodka cup that time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's Step Family Day. Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day. Collect Rocks Day. Guacamole Day.
See if your step bro wants to collect rocks and eat some guacamole. What are you doing, step bro? Collecting rocks and eating guacamole. Exclamation point raffle.
Yes. Hi, Chrissy. Thank you for being here with the FHC. This game could have gone better, but you know what? Even though we lost,
Oh, the Yamamura family. We lost
tried.
to a family.
We tried.
I doubt
Maybe we
they're a
brought
real
them closer
family.
together.
I do feel like we tried, right? I'm not misreading that.
Yeah, no, sure, we tried. Yep. I mean, I always try, and then
Hello,
there's Sean,
FHC.
who just hates us.
It's true.
Sounds like
I'm
I'd
usually
be really
trying to-
good if not for these people.
No, I'm always trying to score goals in their goal. But I do it in a
Oh.
way that you would never know. Gotcha.
You're
First
deceptive
score
that
on
way.
ourselves.
Okay. It's 8:21. Really took the wind out of our sails a little bit, didn't it?
So we'll bring it back.
All right. Let's do Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater. Start putting words into the chat if you would be so kind. Just any words that come to mind. Anyone in chat should put words into chat right now. Those who are in chat should definitely do that. So if you're in chat, consider doing that now. Chat. Did I mention chat? Oh, come on. iPad. Let me start screen link. Like, let's go. What are we doing? Get started. Yes. Enable screen recording. Yes. Please let me put this on the screen. I updated this iPad yesterday because there was that hack thing that was going on.
There was a hack thing?
Yeah, some sort of cybersecurity. If you have an iPhone or an iPad or something, get it fixed.
Get it fixed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that way there no more like baby iPhones and iPads that are going to end up in the shelters. Hypothesis? Wrong. Love. iPad, come back.
Come back to me, and I love you, but I just can't live without you.
How do you enable
Had a
screen
bad
recording?
day.
We're going to go back to Mars.
Man, she heard me. She won't even tell me how to get to screen recording. Well, you know what? We'll have to probably just do Mad Libs without it on the screen.
I was
Which
gonna
is
say
fine.
you can probably just do that, right?
Yeah, we can just do that.
We'll just do it later. Diego, what do you think? Diego's in. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Is it working?
I can't.
Did you
there are no results.
Did you just lick your finger like you were turning a page like a
Oh, I
7-year-old?
gotta turn the page. No, you know what? I got it. The screen. That's there we go, and that's better. Let me see. It says it right here. Is it very good? Ah, yeah, it's right here. It says it right here. You have to you have to blow in it. Yeah, that'll fix it. See, there you go.
Turn-
No, hold on, no.
Turn it off and back on again.
You have to blow on it with cow farts. Sorry, I forgot that part. I was right here.
There we go.
Unplug it. Wait 1 minute and then plug it back in.
Hefty found it. First try. Took no time whatsoever either. That's the important part. We didn't miss a beat.
It didn't work until Mike told you how to fix it.
Yeah, that's
so-
right.
Yeah,
Well,
so you're
Mike,
welcome.
thank
I think
you.
it was Mike that fixed it.
I will rate you a 5 out of 5.
It says it right there. That's how to fix it. Right, Diego? Right. Always right.
All right. Let's see. I think Austin had been picking by and large, so
Fair enough.
we'll go ahead and let Mike pick today.
Diego, what do you think? No, you gotta say a number. Well, that's a letter.
All right.
1, 2, or 3.
Mike, one more game.
Yeah.
The Good, the Bad, and the Itchy Chapter 1. Or Advice from a Father.
That's just rude. We're gonna go with advice for a father.
Shocked. I am absolutely shocked.
God,
All right.
what a
Advice
rude
from a
little
father.
wizard.
Start helping me fill these in. We need person in room.
Diego.
Diego.
The only person in here is this cow.
Is the cow's name also Diego?
We need
Yeah.
We need a number.
What are the chances? A number?
It
I
was
wonder what they
advice
will
from a father, Groggy. Advice from a father.
What are you doing, step goof?
I hate my life. 69. We need another number.
Oh no.
420, obviously. I mean, come on.
We need a place.
Your pants.
Have we even looked at what anyone took the time to put
Nope.
into our chat?
Let's see. We've got Gonzo. That's not a place. Plato.
Greetings,
Stepladder.
Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee.
Chat. Chat's a
Washing
place.
machine?
Chat's a place. I like chat as a place.
Chat is a place.
Sometimes it's a special place.
An animal.
Gonzo is in here.
We got dragon from KJ.
Oh yeah, we have dragon.
Nice. Yeah, let's do it. Downs is in here too.
Oh, stand by.
Hmm.
It froze
Person
on
in room.
Diego.
Person in room. Person in room.
Diego, you're on the screen. Look, that's how you spell your name. You're not interested. What are you gonna do when you get older, huh? You gotta get a job. You gotta learn how to read.
We need an adjective.
That wasn't the adjective, sorry. Downs. No, it's not an adjective. Sunny.
I like sunny. That's good.
KJ put sunny. Thanks, KJ. You're killing it.
I promise these words are going in.
Just start spamming things, chat. Appropriate-ish things.
Ish. Seductively.
Seductively Weenus. The name of my band in college. It's the name of my band right now.
All right, we need a noun.
Roger
Gonzo? Gonzo was up there like a long time ago. Did Jelly write that? Jelly, did you write Gonzo? Yeah, you did. Hey. Go, Jelly. Mole people. Great. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down.
Exclamation.
Sing a Mad Libs and turn it around. What are you doing, step bro? Exclamation. Am I wrong?
I'm just gonna do. What are you doing? What? Is that 2 question marks and an exclamation point?
Usually, yeah, because you gotta yell it.
We need a place.
I saw a San Diego up there.
Yeah, San Diego's in there by KJ.
Taipei.
I need a noun.
Appropriate. Venus, yes.
Did you say appropriate?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mole people? Okay.
Yeah, more people's in there.
It's a beautiful screen link advertisement we have on the left-hand side of the screen. If you want to capture your screen too, we need an occupation. An occupation.
Screen link operator. Tech support.
A type of food. Type of food.
Ooh. Calling KJ.
What were we talking about before? Have we talked about food today?
We had hoagies the other day. It's guacamole
Yeah,
day.
I mean, guacamole. There you go, right? That's food. Voice flattery. Lebanese. It's very cultured of you, Lebanese.
Type of liquid.
Pee. There's a pee story.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I like that better than pee.
Verb. We need a verb. Ooh, scruffy was a good adjective if we get back to that.
Scruffy was good.
Seductively isn't a verb.
We had wins.
Dash.
Go for it.
Dash.
Cracked. Appropriate. Venus.
And a verb. I'll go with wins because that was up there from KJ.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Plural noun. Plato's.
Does downs count as a plural noun?
Yeah, sure. How about downs
Downs is I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Mad Lib here. That was really worth having the Mad Lib screen on that whole time. Really made it work. All right, this is advice from a father. From a father. From a father. Not a stepfather. All right, I'm gonna share this with the group.
Goop.
Then we'll go
Beans
from
from a
there.
step bro.
Did you get your puppet pals ready? Are they standing by?
I mean, they're laying on the desk, standing.
If I just send it to your the GMS text thread, would that work?
Yeah,
Yep.
probably.
Perfect. Perfect.
That wasn't half bad.
See, when I purr, it's fine. It's when I try to roll my R's.
Just purr and go at the same time.
Purr and Name of my band in high school. All right, here we go.
Had a bad day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the GMS stage. It is your one, your only GMS Puppet Pals! Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hey.
The GMS Puppet Pals are brought to you by Mad Artisan, who made them. Check out Mad Artisan on Twitch.
Also, Streamlink.
And also Streamlink helped us today. Promotional consideration provided by
Paid for by the follower.
Screen. Sean, you'll need to go a little bit lower because we're seeing a lot of your left shoulder.
Well, that's my best shoulder.
That's
No,
pretty
I-
on brand.
Why is it all messed up?
Because
the,
he's got
screen,
the thing.
the screen correction.
You're like in
It's going
sepia tone. Oh no.
Now
Are
it's
you
fine.
pooping? Oh, there you go.
That's kind of
It's fading.
He's looking
Doesn't matter.
Back to the Future.
It really doesn't like this.
Okay. We've learned something so far today. And scene.
Sean looks naked. And he's gone. Vanta Black. Do we just each take a bullet point?
Action.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Hello, Diego. It's your father speaking. Now that you're almost 69 years old, I think it's time to give you some advice about the future.
Career. There are about 69 million people in the chat. So it's important for you to stand out. Make sure you're the top dragon in the room.
Pretty on point so far.
Relationships. No matter how sunny it may seem, find the gonzo that makes you want to scream. What are you doing? With joy. So happy I got that line.
Travel. Do it often. Whether it's to the San Diego around the corner or halfway around the mole people.
Mole people.
Money. Never trust a screen link operator. Don't question me on this one.
Health. Eat guacamole. Drink coffee. But always do so in moderation. That's very sound advice. Thank you, Dad.
Life. Dash passionately. Wins big. Make all of your wildest downs come true.
That is your GMS Puppet Pals Theater.
Oh, man.
That's
Like we'll have to
pretty sound
troubleshoot both
advice.
Screenlink and Sean's Puppet Pals
Left.
reaction. Wow.
Sean's left hand.
They really did not like your puppet. Yeah, your left hand is great at acting. Like that was a tremendous
Phenomenal.
performance.
Yeah.
Best supporting actor. Sean's left hand. It's gaming morning show. How's everyone doing?
Wonderful.
Thanks to Carlos for joining us earlier. That was fun.
Hopefully you're not still around.
Nah, I'm sure Carlos is still here. Enjoyed everything. Hey, Danny, welcome back. You got into the raffle. Thank you for being here. Did you catch any of the Puppet Pals? Tomorrow, Jellybone Jabroni's going to guest host. In about 20 minutes from now, we're going to send you over to Kate Zaid on Twitch. Kate will be playing the game Eastward. I believe Eastward is made by the creators of Stardew Valley or some sort of connection to that. Does that make sense?
Does that mean that Bastage guy is in it? What is his name? Somebody help me out here. The crappy douche guy. Anyone? Anyone? He works at Joe Giacola. Anyone? Shane! F that guy.
Chrissy! Come back! We'll miss you.
You're already late, Chrissy. You might as well just not go.
True.
Make sure you ask them if
not
they
worth
used to eat Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Do they know that there's edible Play-Doh? It's made out of peanut butter.
Welcome to the charming world of Eastward. Population declining. Climb aboard and join John and Sam on an exciting journey through a society on the brink of collapse. Discover delightful talents, strange creatures, and even stranger new friends. Wield a trusty frying pan and mystic powers as you fight your way through a deadly MIASMA
Mississippi.
devouring land. A highly unpleasant and unhealthy smell or vapor. Miasma.
You have asthma?
That's coming up next. Eastward from Kate Zaid.
What? What just happened?
Oh, just trying to figure out how to say words. It's fine. Everything's good. Man, what a good 8 o'clock hour I've had. 8:40 on the West Coast. It's Play-Doh Day. How much do you enjoy playing with Play-Doh? Did you have any fancy kits to kind of close the loop on Play-Doh Day, well, last we left our good friend Joe McIver of Cincinnati, Ohio, who made the stuff, okay? He had founded Rainbow Crafts Company. To protect the product, McIver actually filed a patent for it in 1958. However, the patent wasn't approved until January 1965, and by then, General Mills had purchased the company. So the same person who makes your Cheerios makes your Play-Doh. Now, at first, Rainbow Crafts Company offered just one color. It was white. But soon red, blue, and yellow followed, and the company sold them by the gallon, later on changing to 11-ounce sizes. Okay. And Play-Doh sales, well, they were fine. They weren't spectacular. But enter Captain Kangaroo when MacGyver said, hey, I got an idea, and asked the television show that had recently launched to talk about the model and clay on the show to use it. And from there, it became iconic. NationalDayCalendar.com.
Maybe gonna be the one to save me.
What's for breakfast?
Play-Doh, y'all. Peanut butter, oh.
New segment Mike sings. All right.
Oh boy.
It's 8:41.
AM.
Here we go. Rocket League time.
Pacific Standard Time. Is it really? Oh, it's a searching. Searching. You played with the white Play-Doh.
Andy says,
Sure
okay,
that's Play-Doh?
can eat the banana. Banana confirmed.
Eat peanut butter. Can I eat it off of you? What are you doing, Step Groggy? Not that it helps you now, Jack, but oil would have been better. Better water, yeah, a little oil to it.
To the Play-Doh?
Loosens it right up. I mean, sure. Yes to the Play-Doh. Sorry. Stop there. And maybe.
Thank you for holding back, Groggy. I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, you are on YouTube. Does that count as a PG stream? To the best of my knowledge. Hey, did you guys know that the new Valheim update came out today?
Never heard of it.
Unfortunately, the mods are not configured for it yet, so I can't just pull up all the new stuff to look at it, which I'm a little bummed out about.
So you opened up, I mean, we weren't even on the air yet, and you announced what's called Heath and Holmes, right?
Hearth and Home.
So when you said that,
It's not a candy bar.
when you said that, I was like, oh, is he talking about like a home show? Like at the fairgrounds? And I was so confused.
Yeah, same, Joel. I'm probably gonna start a new world. Serious question: is the GMF have to work Rochu Diaries? I don't know. Is it more adult? I mean, we're not gonna like show porn on the show or anything, not on purpose anyway. And that is how Mike lost GMS After Dark.
Heath Bar and Home. So this is a Valheim update where all the Valheimers just eat toffee bars and
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You can have honey toffee. You can have mushroom toffee. You can have raspberry or blueberry toffee. Fried shrimp. Boiled shrimp.
Kiki, can I just go with you, please?
Whee! The discussion of the day tomorrow will be what happened to that Mike guy.
Mike who?
I just like how Mike Who could work with Mike O. Like you could just add a W to H. No, you can't return a ticket, Chris. But if you win it, you're welcome to tell me who to send it to, and then I'll relay to fulfillment, and no later
Wait, I own Turnip Boy.
than February 2022. That person will have their game.
You can just give it to Sushi.
So we're gonna send you over to Kate Zaid after the show, as we mentioned. And yesterday on Kate's stream, Kate was talking about she's had some bad experiences with Etsy owners, and was talking about the frustration of having to like basically pester people who she's buying things from to actually ship them out to her. Yeah. And I was like, thank you, Kate, for this good discussion. I will relay to the GMS fulfillment group.
So is that like her passive aggressive way to be like, I want my calendar?
Probably. No, I don't think Kate has much passive aggression in her.
No.
Kate would call fulfillment and be like, "Where's my calendar?"
What do you mean I'm a cryptid? That's just rude, Danny. Please what?
That's what Kate would say. Where's my calendar? Please.
Yeah, there'd be no please to that. There'd be. Maybe damn it. I don't know about him. Okay, someone really needs to make these goals bigger. Centered!
Where is my calendar? If you could be so kind to let me know. I demand my damn calendar. Please, if it's not too much of a problem.
Maiko's a mystery.
Wow, Sean, that was epic.
That was nuts.
Wow.
Do what I can.
Because Mike just went right by
save?
it, and then you come through and actually do the save. That was nuts.
I tried to get to it, it just didn't work.
Yeah, because I was like, Mike's got. Oh no, he missed, and then you came out of nowhere.
I missed.
I really could have used boost, but I got there just in time.
Just in time. Nice save.
See, this goal. They just keep shrinking.
I mean, you have to remember, this is the most persevering calendar of all time, because I mean, this thing's tried to get to the UK, refused. Like it's trying not to leave my house. So it's a pretty exciting calendar. All right, good job. At the end of the day, we secured it.
You are one of life's winners.
All right, it's 8:47 West Coast time, 11:47 out on the East. It is 4:47 for those watching in the UK. All right, thanks for being here, Hefty, Sean, and Mike. We will be back tomorrow. Jellybone Jabroni joins us, the guest host, all 3 hours of Friday's Gaming Morning Show. Very excited about that. Day of the day could play nicely into having a good opportunity to have some either baked goods or baking advice. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a cosplay tomorrow. That'd be pretty badass.
No.
So that's coming up on tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show. Today was and still is Guacamole Day, Teenager Workout Day, Working Parents Day, National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, and Collect Rocks Day. The Toy Hall of Fame was a topic earlier. Our friend Ben Hooper, who will join the show on Tuesday, talked about one of the most famous toys that finally got inducted. Mike, cannot believe it took so long for Sand to get in, huh?
Totally, absolutely. It's amazing. I can't believe that the Easy Bake got stuck in my step oven is on that list. It's incredible. However, some other things were actually okay. Some other things that were actually this Ryan. That could be a whole thing into itself. Just gonna go ahead and go on by. It's the 2021 Hall of Fame for toys. Did you guys know Sand was a toy? Yeah, it is. Along with what are some of these other American Girl dolls? The board game Battleship. What else we got in here? Cabbage Patch Kids. The game Billiards, which not many people know about. The Fisher Price Corn Popper. Mahjong, Masters of the Universe. A Pinata. Risk. Sand. Settlers of Catan, and a toy fire engine. Yeah, can you believe all that stuff? It's sand.
The best toy I've had since a cricket in a shoebox.
Ever just kick the sand down the street? It's there's 12 of the toys. They represent a wide scope of playthings, from one of the most universal playthings in the world, like sand, to a game-changing board game like Risk, to the popular adult game of billiards. This is a real. These people are lazy. That's all I gotta say. What do you like, sand? Great. We'll put it on there. Voting is open now. It runs through September 22nd for a Player's Choice Award, which is part of it's where we get to kind of pick things. However, it only counts as one of 24 people in a vote, so you could easily be overruled. However, the inductees will be announced on November 4th, and if you go to the website right now for this organization, what are they called? Let me see if I can find it really quick. You can go there and you can vote once a day at the Museum of Play. So you just go to the museumofplay.org. Good luck trying to navigate through them asking you for money, but you can totally find the little thing to do it and vote for sand. And if you don't vote for sand, we're not friends.
Get wrecked.
Just kidding. Noobs. So yeah, what was your favorite toy? Mine was sand. I also like rocks. Look, it's a rose quartz.
Big fan of sand. All right. We have to get to the giveaway. We are giving away a copy of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. In order to do that, we will get the old Wheel of Names lit up. Please get ready for that. You still have time to do exclamation point raffle if you'd like to enter. And then we'll do Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews first. Get the headlines of the day and go from there.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, and it's still September 16th, 2021. And this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We talked about a couple things this morning. First of all, Nintendo Switch can now be paired with Bluetooth audio devices. So congratulations. If you have a Bluetooth headset, you can now pair it with your Nintendo Switch. It only took 4 years. Good job, Nintendo. Speaking of headsets, actual segue, Sony has unveiled its Midnight Black version of the PlayStation 5 headset. Other than the color, it'll be the exact same as the all-white one. It has all the same features, including 3D audio, noise canceling capabilities, rechargeable battery, and a price of $99.99. It's Diego.
Ribbit. Did I do that right?
And then Razer has finger sleeves for your long, sweaty gaming sessions. So you can have finger sleeves.
Which, a precursor to takeaways that were pretty okay. Learned that those are incredibly useful for accessibility reasons. So I wouldn't have thought that. Learned some today.
Razer finger sleeves. So check those out. No information in this article as to when they'll be available, or if they're available now, or how much they will be, but they exist. And then our name of the morning went to Skatebird, out on Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac.
What's interesting though is you didn't tell us all the things that are out today.
I sure did not.
But we could maybe hear those again.
Okay. We got Game Deck out on PC, Metallic Child out on Switch and PC, Project Witcher out on PlayStation 4, Switch, The Amazing Circus out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch and PC, Eastward out on Switch, PC, and Mac, Murder Diaries out on Switch and PC, Classic Logical Bundle 4-in-1 out on Switch, Endless Puzzle Fun Collection out on Switch, Project Winter again, but this time just out on Switch, Bubble Shooter FX out on Switch, Poker Pretty Girls Battle Texas Hold'em is out on Switch.
Do not Google that.
Beyond Enemy Lines Remastered Edition is out on Switch. Elva the Eco Dragon is out on Switch. Metallic Child again, but this time only out on Switch. Match 3 Adventure out on Switch. Push Up Workout out on Switch. Razian EX out on Switch. WRC 9 FIA World Rally Championship out on PC. And The Depths Prehistoric Survival out on PC. And Diego out on everywhere. He's so cute.
Diego out on everyone. All right. That's what's out today. Last chance.
Your soul.
Looks grumpy.
He's always grumpy. All right, fine. Hold on.
Wow. Diego's squirmy. All right, here we go. Got all the names entered in to the raffle. Entries are closed. Nice work. Nintendo nerds getting in there at the last moment. Proud of you. That was a really cool shot of Diego. Diego's more like yellow than I had realized. I thought he was more like orange. Am I making that up, Mike? He looked more yellow than I realized.
What's that?
Diego looked more yellow than I realized.
Yeah, that's he's a yellow Nigerian Euromastix.
I really thought that he was like orange. So learned something
He's
today.
pretty cool.
All right. If you missed any of the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, you can check out our Twitter at WatchGMS to get the headlines of the day. Just search hashtag GMS morning gaming news. Appreciate that, Sean. Thank you, Mike. Let's do the giveaway, and then we are going to go ahead and send you over to Kate Zaid on Twitch. Wheel of Names. Where is it? Well, there it is.
Wheel.
Everyone who's a Patreon subscriber or above gets an entry automatically. And if you're a Patreon subscriber or above and you're here today, well, then you get double entries. So good for you. All right, let's switch over here. It's time for the Wheel of Names. It's a wheel with names on it, and we spin it to see who wins.
Wheel
of
Names. All right, chat. On the count of 3, please say spin. Uh-oh.
Wait, like 1, 2, 3, spin, or 1, 2, spin on 3.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
This doesn't look right. Let me check one thing.
1, 2. Wait a second.
Move that bus. Is that the wrong game?
Oh, yeah. I missed a whole bunch of names. What are we doing? And back to the other screen. It's not time for wheel names yet. It's like I didn't see Dandy on there. I didn't see Nintendo Nerds on there. I was confused.
This is ridiculous. What kind of shoddy show? Oh, it's a cat.
Meow.
KJ's like out. Man.
No, KJ, don't leave.
What if you win, KJ? You have to be here to
You do
collect
not
your
have to be here
prize. You don't have to be here to collect my prize.
That's weird. Okay, at least we got it fixed. All right.
Wait, I thought Jack was. I'm so confused.
What happened to Jack? Is Jack okay?
Jack's going to bed. I thought Jack was. Do you teach night school? I don't know what's happening. I thought I knew everybody, but I don't. Oh, KJ, I think you left, but next week we'll do your big reveal on the Minecraft server.
All right, here we go. It's time for the first try.
Wheel of other things.
All right, gonna shuffle these up. Shuffle, 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 and everyone say spin.
Spin.
Spin. Just not a repeat after me song.
Wow, that was a really short spin, but congratulations to JF Downs.
Hey.
You are the winner of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion.
May all your Downses come true.
in the shortest giveaway in Gaming Morning Show history.
That was a little crazy.
Really crushed it there, man. All right, well, congratulations, Downs.
Nice work, Downs.
You have won. I'm excited for you. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Let us know in the chat as we get ready to wrap up the show. Jelly Bone Jabroni joins us tomorrow, and Mike and Sean will be here both for the first hour of the show. We are super excited about that as well. Okay, Kate Zade coming up next. If you're watching on Twitch, big thanks to Carlos for joining us from But Why Though. Check out butwhythoughpodcast.com. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. Okay, I got you. See the paper? See the paper? It's gone. Magic.
All right, I'm gonna do magic now. You ready?
You can't. You're cheating.
And
What the hell?
Both of your magic tricks are significantly better than mine.
What? Just
Zam!
whoa,
Uranus.
man,
No, that's next hour, Mike.
it's scary in there.
How do you do that?
What'd you see?
Whoa.
It's just orange everywhere.
Were you in the Cheez-Its box?
You in my background?
Just ran right through it.
All right, there's your clip of the day. Sean goes into the void, and it's behind my wall. So
It's terrifying.
It's crazy.
Cheez-Its everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
all right, takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? We'll start with you, Sean.
My takeaway is that Carlos was fantastic. He was a lot of fun. We'll have to have him back.
Mike,
And go
agree or
follow all this
disagree?
Doesn't like Duncan. He's a New York Braves fan.
Did you say New York Braves fan?
Wait, he's a New York,
Oh,
Braves fan.
Mike, what is
Didn't
your
know they
takeaway?
moved?
That was pretty okay.
My takeaway that's pretty okay is that they made there's 2 other Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants movies.
Chris MU says Diego got some really good advice from his dad today. Dandy's takeaway was the GMS Puppet Pals are incredible. Thank you so much. And if you like that, go to our YouTube. We have a Puppet Pals playlist there on our YouTube page. Gray said, my takeaway is Arturo deserves a spinoff.
That's fair.
Could be cool. And my takeaway that was pretty okay is Lavasa. That was from Carlos, the coffee recommendation. Get the crema version. So, all right, for everyone who made it possible, Arturo, Mike, I'm Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here. Please say good morning from GMS over to Kate Zade, and then please be sure to check out the YouTube link in Kate Zade's stream to get to her YouTube, so you can also watch some of the Eastward content on YouTube. For everyone who made it possible, it's been a lot of fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
As long as I can. Storm clouds are coming. It is best if you prepare.